Let's see which one of them better. Um, I think I'm going to change this one. Alright. I don't know, I might send a message. You know, I can't see without these glasses, yeah? Friendly mention, good night, how you doing? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, friendly mention. Let me message back around. Ron, you're going to just have to call in and we talk because but there it run me late. Every time when I reach and send you the link now get me back to the something I don't know what going. Annie, oi, I also pretty, though. I own a girl, man. I phone a girl this, you know. I don't know, say I phone a girl this. Evelyn, Evan, Onigan, I, friendly mention, TAS, say I. Alright. Let me see something here. Alright, give me Ronnie's. Welcome, welcome. Yes, thank you. Ardeen Henry, good evening. Antigen, that color fit you well. You're looking gorgeous. Thank you. Leonard Reynolds, good night. Antigen, looking good. Manchineel. Aye, all things are going up on Manchineel. Let me set up TikTok, you know.
And finally, somebody.
You know, today I met somebody. I naughty. I come go, oh, me see you on TikTok. I see you upon this, I see you upon that. Me feel say you have to come after. I mean, I think say it fit you. You know, fit you for the on the social media. So hear me good and you hear me well. Me say you're not going to tell me about Christianity and nothing about what make you do this and what make you not do that. Because they said time, you have something for go straighten up with God. So you don't have no moral compass to tell me what me can do for me not do. Because at the end of the day, you not put food on my table. You not put food on my table. You think me I gonna make no now no content more for do? No matter. Thank you, Nadi. Antonia Creever. Good morning. Same so. Never do. Portland no good again tonight. The crowd all along the way was crowd large Portland. Whoa. Kimon is saying wow. election watch. Alright, I think this is ready now. Yes, I'm ready to go. Ready to go. What a day, what a night, what everything. Yeah. Can't stop talking about this. Thank you, Charmaine. Honestly, Charmaine, I'll tell you the truth. I have to have wig. But thank you for the compliment, but I have to have wig. And all the while, I hear I come up in a style. And sometimes when I'm in a mood for comb the head, my girl, you would even understand. So one wig are the quickest fix. So I can't make a promise to me. So I don't need wig because I want to comb this year. I'm going to come here today. You know how much it costs me? As simple as I see it, I'm going to go wash it and make them fix it for me like this. Type in the comment and tell me how much of the thing it costs. Tell me, or tell me. Thank you, Claudette. Oh, no, answer. Thank you, man. Me fix up for tonight. Waval Francis, good night. $80 US. Alright. Give me in Jamaica a currency. And I catch $80. I catch $80 US. Let me see. 7,000. So just wash the year. You wrap your head a lot. Me wrap my head when me feel like do that. Nobody can count for me for one style because we said 8,500. I'm gonna braid me a braid here or sewing here or nothing, you know. Just look at it that way. Wash. Alright, $60 would work. Jackie McFarlane. Yeah, $60. $60. Charmaine say 10K. So it look like I must get it cheap. Because I got another one where I tell me 8K and I walk away. GG, good night. TikTok on the top up your phone screen for me, no, man. I want to tonight, man. You can't just come on and not tap up. No, get none for no 4 or 5 again, my dear. No 4 or 5. And that was only one part of the doings. You stay there. Me never tell you nothing more. So, this is going to be my signature for my channel, the school bus, until September morning. Oh, then I see bus broke down again today. Bus broke down again today, you know. My bus still going. See ya? The wheel and my bus still going. Bus broke down today, say, where they say it couldn't start. It broke down and them say something in the bus. You see me come here and talk about it and it look like a joke? Me not no joke. I don't know joke something. Me bex. You can't say it again, Nadi. You can't say it again. It's no joke. I come here to joke out this bus thing, you know. And every time I see it, I'm grieved to see the length and breadth they would take the people's money and go buy junk for enhance their political campaign. That hurt me about it, man. It's not the initiative about the bus. What really hurt me about the bus is the motive behind it. Why you not go buy, if me say you buy 5 good bus, me applaud you. 100 odd bus, we are junk. And say how much money you not pay for one of the bus. God Almighty, come down here. We need you. Yes. I hope the corruptor in chief don't get cold feet. And hey, Gigi and me and Mr. Perry were talking about it, right? And I am of the view that me not even, me hope him call it and me wish him call it. But me not anticipate it. Nothing past them people at this point. The man want hijack democracy. You know see that? The man want to hijack democracy. A scrap metal. Scrap metal. Scrap metal. Somebody say scrap metal. I want to put up my clothes, bro. Scrap metal. Eh? Look on my bus. Look on my bus. Look at my bus. Look at my school bus. Pilot Henry say, hi everyone. Andrew is not calling no election. Boy. Me not even know what to say. I don't know what to say. Me feel like 50% him not call it, him love attention. Ron, I was just sending a message. I hope you're ready. And you make me end up late. I've been here trying, send you the link. It not carry me back to the YouTube. Me try it again. I send you the link. It not take me back to the YouTube. So I say, you know what? The only alternative we have tonight is that we're going to use the call-in. I don't think I'm going to call it. Honestly, I doubt. I doubt that man going to call nothing. I doubt. I'm going to tell you. Yeah, man, all right. Me soon call you. Me just lay in a little foundation. Let me tell you something. I hear Damian Crawford say, you see the school bus, eh? The school bus thing where they go at the last minute. They not seen gone down a Central Kingston. Where you say, if it's spiteful and evil, man evil. That's an evil character, I want to say. That's why everything the Integrity Commission said, me believe. Alright. We have a long program tonight. So let me get in my guests, because I know maybe someone want to sleep. And, you know, as always, I have to give thanks to Nerida. Thanks. Thank you, sweetheart. Julie Mango, thank you for top up the live. But let me tell you something, on a thing. Hi, Sandrine. Tap up the screen, girl. Tap up the screen, yeah. And on help me reach my life goal over TikTok. That's only Rose. Only Rose is on ask me. Me ask her because me not gonna ask for nothing more because me not gonna get none. OB auntie, I am a school bus driver. Problem are AC, engine, overeating, brake problem with the... You know, see one of them brought down a go up hill up in a Juliet Cuthbert Flint constituency yesterday. Where's the name again? Mavis Bank. Mavis Bank? No, Mavis Bank the other one that I feel the Juliet. Every day, listen man. Hi Howard, how you doing Howard? Good night man, welcome over my channel. Yes Howard, welcome. Howard, what you want for dropping at the comment and make the people of the world and Jamaica here tonight in regards to what you see are going. Miss say, yes, people on the live can thank you. You remember me mention of it Ron that I'm going to get there before the election, we get there before he even call. He's not going to call it until Marky G have his meeting. Oh, then hold on there. After that, the match now got enough for him can call it. If I'm going to call the election tomorrow, he can call it again. Him cannot call the election for make it go over the 3rd of September, which is the anniversary of the last election. Hi, Vilma, good night. Oh, I'm in Florida for 2 years now. Okay. To stand firm. And I hear what I tell you up on the live? Stand firm tonight, comrades. Stand firm. Comrades, stand firm. Alright, I'm going to take in my first guest tonight. I'm going to take in Mr. Perry, but because I couldn't get him to join, I don't know what happened on my YouTube channel tonight. I couldn't get him to join. You know, we could use another method, but I don't get the system set up yet. I'm going to get the next, somebody said I'm going to pay for it and use it. But today I couldn't get to do everything I want to do. My laptop here not working. And the other one I had to leave it. So I need a new I need to get. I Rose Gold, yes. Thank you for supporting my live goal. Yes. Thanks over TikTok. Yes, thanks. Like up the live. Dr. Keith Russell, wait man, where's the green? You know some men agree. Nobody with it tonight. Cause you know some men agree. Me never. Me could not never green. Me could have never green. You know some men green. Oh, say, you did say it again. Me want rhyme and can't rhyme. I want go on. Me and a green man, I say me not orange. Fully comrade. Ever will. And ever will be. I mean I hide it. Good evening. I want PMP. Me say straight Angela. Alright, looking good. Everyone, Wayne, we're ready for vote. Yeah, you look like 16 tonight. Of course, me 16. Turn it round and you get 16. Turn it 61 around and a 16. Yeah. GG, Paulette, me fresh all the time. Me never green. Yeah, me fresh all the time. Me never green. 1 PMP. Power, we say power. Everybody over here, so shout a power. Shout a power. Power we say over here, so. Alright, I'm gonna bring in my first guest tonight. No other person than, as you know, not any stranger to my platform. Power. Delegator. Power. No, Jennifer Brown say power Jennifer. Yes, Jen. Howard said, love you too, Howard. Thanks for stopping by. Alright. My first guest tonight is Mr. Rowan Perry, as you know, a strong supporter of my channel for a very long time. And I do appreciate him for stopping by, and he always have some strong words. And he's a very intelligent young man. So at this time, Rowan, you can go ahead and call the program. You don't mean any country any good. Hold on, say something. Okay, apple pie. You so when you come on my channel and you criticize, please write correct for me, please. Because I don't know kind of foolish. I know what you want to write, but I not going to put the words in your mouth. Because if you don't know what to write, I'm not supposed to tell you what to write. You don't mean any country any good. Mark is already a thief and the bunting not winning. What kind of nonsense that? Read what you write again and say if it makes sense to you. Because sometimes you don't read it back, you don't know what you write. Read back what you write. Over TikTok where you talk. Read back what you write and tell me if it makes sense. First of all, let me address it. You don't mean any country. What that makes it? What kind of foolishness is that? So everywhere I go, I don't mean the people in country now well. You know understand? And if you know some Mark Golding a thief, at least him not under investigation like for your prime minister. We cannot be certified and tell you how rich overnight and can't tell you how get it. I don't understand what kind of madness is not come up. If you not listen, me scroll past my channel and not come right now foolishness here. Angela, power to the world. Jen, that's how labor rights speak. You're right, Dino. And it's sort of upset me, you know. Because I don't know where them come over here for. Me's one of the type of person. I don't call them over here, you know. I never invite them over here. Trust me. So I don't know when you come take on the finger and write all kind of nonsense over here for. I don't go along with a phone apartment and leave me alone. Jesus have mercy, no man. We have to bring back Jamal in this country. Jamal have to come back here. Jamal have to come back in our country because we can't have so much big people can't write and read. Thank you, Daphne Brown. Sophia Dyer, 1 PMP. Thank you, Sophie. A Buster party, you're right. Andrew the dictator. Alright, Rowan, hold on. I wonder if I'm going to call and I'm there chat and not here. I'm looking for him call. Alright, go ahead, Rowan. Go ahead and call in. Thank you, Dino. Thank you, Michelle. Power all the day, Altia. Straight. Then you know better. Dean, anyway, them no know no better. They always come type on your comment with some nonsense. You just type sensible something over here. I don't want to come over here come text it for. I don't get no payday over here because black be going to start black on us. So on a thing, I don't get payday for me. Damian Johnson, really? Now Damian Johnson, they look like a Judas Johnson. You know. I go watch for it. Because you're not going to survive long if your name Judas Johnson, you know. Because you soon type something in the comment and we know it. So I take it. When I make me watch Damian Johnson, wish me believe it's Judas Johnson. No more Roscoe Auntie, you heard Paul Patmore song. Me never get a chance, so I was out most of the day. So since I came back in, I haven't got to scroll through and see a lot of things that is going on. Ron Perry, let me call him. Because maybe you not hear me. They can't type anything straight. They can't hardly read. You're right. You are so right. Let me get my guess on. But you don't mean any country any good. I know what kind of nonsense that. Any country mean the other is a country them of the world. You want them to say me have power over all of them? You're stupid like duck. Duck stupid. No, sir. There are people, they are mad people. Where they come from? I real sample them, you know. I no one can criticize and I can't read. I can't write. Alright, I'm calling Uncle Perry. No, Michelle, they come alright. Good night, Uncle Perry. How are you, sweetheart?
That's it.
You sound like you're not going to sleep, you know, man. Wake up, man.
No, man, I'm not sleeping, man. Watch your life, man.
But me was telling you to call me, I'm not hear you call me.
Oh, I never did that at the time. Mr. Somebody named Be Inspired today. I've never voted before and have been here trying to see if I could find a reason to vote. Before me even read the other part, be inspired today. If you there and not find the reason to vote PNP, you're not going to find it again. If you there here and not see what the GLP...
What happened to you now, Ron? I hope the internet not bother giving a problem tonight. I'm going to see if I can connect it.
Mode.
I'm see if I can connect.
Connected.
I don't know if I'm my. I don't know if I'm by me. Call fail. Alright, let me call him back. I don't know how I'm going. Alright. Hello? You hearing me? Let me call him back. I don't know what I'm going to do. Something I go wrong tonight. Because me I try connect him on the live. I'm not connect him. Something I go wrong. I'm calling back, Mr. Perry. Good evening, Dorothy. How you doing? You have to run him. The whole of Jamaica have to run them way. No man, something wrong. And I might end a problem, you know. Seems like a run end. Because me telling us that since that I try to connect him for join me on the live and I couldn't get him. Roy.
Hello?
Yeah, it look like a year and a problem, man.
My internet just got shut down a while ago, and I'm on the backup one.
Because I think you're having
down.
problem for me to try to connect you to it. Alright, so if we can see how far we can go ahead.
Yeah, but it's alright. I'm on the backup one now, so when the main one come in, it will chip back in.
Okay then, alright.
Yes, I was saying that to that person that said whose name is Be Inspired today. If you have not found a reason, you say you're here and you're looking for a reason to vote. And if you have not found the reason yet, then boy, you're backward. You're not really informed as to what is happening in Jamaica. I understand.
That's true. Damien, well, I'm going to address this. I did not say you are a Judas, Damian Johnson. I said the name that you use. I'm going to watch to see if you are Judas Johnson. All right. Why? Let me explain to you. Let me explain to you. There was a man who used to be on my channel and act like him a PNP, and I find out say man a PNP. So I keep coming here with different names to come on the channel. So because your name with the Johnson at the end, I say I'm going to watch to see if you can. We will know the trait of who is Judas Johnson. So I did not call you a Judas. So don't say that. You must don't bother turn a labor right over here. We cannot interpret a conversation. I did not say Damian Johnson is a Judas. I said the name Johnson. And I'm going to watch to see if it is Judas Johnson. Okay then, all right. Thanks over
Alright, guys,
TikTok. Gonna keep tap up
touch up the
screen.
live, guys. Touch up the live.
Come on, man. We should have reached
up the
100
live.
tap up already on the live. We're gonna do better
We
than
have
that. Man.
almost 300 persons, and we only have 30 likes. That's just 10%.
Yeah, and
So please top up the like.
Uncle Perry, I wanna say something before we go forward. Again, I was
Sure.
in the town today and I met one of the person. Good night to you if you're watching the person who met me at LOJ Plaza today. Big up your nice clean self. And she made mention, I said, Auntie Jane, I remember I come already and tell that somebody else, and she don't know this person who sent me a message, right? She said, right as I sit here now talking to you, there's a monitor that they are monitoring. And everything that all the PNP bloggers are saying, they are monitoring, taking from it, listening what we are saying, analyzing it. So she is saying when we're criticizing them, don't give them no idea to make them know nothing we do. Because they don't know one thing we do. So I thank you for that. If you're watching, big up yourself.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Ron.
You see, we cannot. We have to be careful, yes. But you see, once we're on the program, we are going to have to say things which are substantial, things which are true.
Exactly what I said to her. Exactly what I said
You
to her.
understand?
Yeah.
But the problem with the JP is that the copy mode that they are in, when they copy things, they don't know how to implement it. So it really backfires on them and look bad. We talk about a transportation system for the rural area. Was jump up and take up it pan himself and go bring in whole bus, and we see the problem. Bringing over 100, 100 not coming yet, but his intention is to bring in over.
How much are them reach now? How much reach? Somebody need for them making cab. Hold on. This contract need for tap when I need no more all bus them here.
We don't have the power.
We don't want no more of these all bus in our country. We can't we picnic. Them need for go junk them. Well, we need to go.
We just want the election to be called because we don't really have the power to stop him now. That is why I'm a rush and I do what I can do. So whatever comes in the country already, we are going to have to find use of them because that's money spent. Taxpayers' money don't spend.
Hold on, take your time. May I forgot disagree tonight. How long them what we are going to use them for really though, and the bus them not good, my brother. Take more money to spend on them for fix them.
Auntie, how much money we spent on these buses already?
But yes, but era. Alright, we spend the money on the bus them already, Rowan. We have to retrofit. We have to retrofit the bus them. When they move the door from over the right side and put it on the left side, the door go directly behind the driver. Are they going to move the driver's seat as well and put over the other side?
Well, whole thing would have to move if you want to move the
and some of them
seat.
not having no seat, so they have to go find seat for them. They have to go find tire. They need spare part.
In order to retrofit all of these
I tell you the
buses
truth.
and
I
to
tell you
give
the
them
truth.
new
I tell you
tires.
the truth. If Mark Golden win, I would just call it a loss, and the Jamaica people just call it a loss. Maybe I could have get some of the farmer them, but then go take a run in a field or something like that. But I would have give them to the student, and I would have tried to. What I would do, each school. I would make sure each school have even one school bus, and then as time goes by, we add to it. And make them have proper bus, like my school bus, to carry the picnic them. But the money we are going to take after we done lose and we spend on them again, it's going triple. So I say we would have stop it instead of continue. To fix the bus. If there's any outside where maybe can be savage, then we could savage them.
I am not in for them to be in the public transportation system, so that's not what I am saying. But what I'm saying is that we have spent over $1 billion on these buses already, and this is taxpayers' money, which is not going to serve the intended purposes. These buses cannot be used in our transportation system. So we are now left, when PNP come in power, we are now left with a decision to be made as it relates to what do we do with them. So I am saying we will have to just sit down and find what is the best thing to do with them, but we cannot use them in the transportation sector.
Okay. Could you look on the comments for me and say Patricia Young? Read Patricia
Young, hold
yeah,
on.
look on Patricia Young for me.
Let me refresh it.
Our TikTok, Baby B, they need to turn them
yes,
into
they
cook
will
shop.
get all of the... What is this now?
Oh, somebody on TikTok say, we can turn them in a cook shop. I may understand that too. Sell them out back to cook shoppers. Yeah, good idea.
We can find use for them, but as I said, they can't go in at the truck. We can't put them on the road. If they are going to go on the road, it's going to cost us over $1 million to get one of them in a position to be on the road. You understand?
Oh my God. 1 million to fix up one bus?
It is going to cost more than $1 million to get one of those buses in a fit position, which includes removing the door from one side to the other side. Look at the whole aspect of the tires.
I wonder who was really, what are people here? Can you tell me who is the advisor to the Prime Minister and Darrell Valls?
Well, I don't know, but one thing I know is that any stupidness that the ministers in Andrew Holness' cabinet will do, there's little or nothing Andrew can say to them because he is not much better.
So on flavor of involved, the Ministry of Finance have to know about these bus purchasing? Yet the police then out they can't get their money?
Yes, Nardi, the mobile clinic is one of the first things that comes to mind. Because, as I said, these buses in a mobile clinic situation, they are not going to do much driving. But it's still going to cost at least $1 million because they are going to have to be on the road. And also bear in mind that in another 3 years from now, we have to change those engines.
Well, you not really comment them in a run. Maybe say if you help me. Honesty, Best John. No, before you go to Honesty, Best John.
Honesty, oh, okay.
No, Sherman Williams.
Sherman Williams said, you guys have to raise chicken in the bus that Andrew owners bought. That is a nice idea too, you know. If you get all 5 of them and put them on one farm,
yeah,
and then it can become some place where the chickens them go lay, so they could become hatchers.
Okay.
A whole lot of things. So maybe the agricultural ministry could do well with them.
OB.
You understand? And
look at OB question too.
OB, turn them into bus homes for who? For who? Oh, maybe when you finish reconstruct them, they could look good. And I don't know if them can be shelters. I don't know if them can be hurricane shelters. If we can really get them into the ground and turn them into hurricane shelters in certain areas. And we're talking about storing. I heard the agriculture minister talking about storing houses for the products when certain things are happening. Like when there's a glut in the market and you don't want the food to spoil. So they could be converted in some useful things, but I don't see them I go use in the public transportation sector. It's going to cost the country too much.
Honesty Best John. Look at Honesty Best John.
Honesty Best John said, use the bus them to bring sugar workers, open back up the sugar industry. But again, honesty, if the buses cannot go into certain area, it's still not going to totally answer the whole issue of transporting sugar workers.
Oh.
You understand? So the whole plan is them buses are too big for the rural area. They can and they can come into the corporate area and in urban areas, but them have to be fit, and it's going to cost over $1 million to get them fit up.
Okay.
So the big question is, you have already spent over $1 billion on them, which is a bad choice because of the state of the buses. But the fact that this error has been made, how do we correct it?
Yeah, but we're not on the sugar worker right now, honestly, because the sugar plantation diminishes. They turn them in a housing scheme.
I will rule out these buses for the rural areas. So if government can spend $1.5 million and they can give us 5 to 10 or even 15 years, but I know the engine will have to be changed, and I'm not quite sure the cost of a new engine for those buses. You understand? So if the body is still, and if the tires are rotten, you know, chances are the body them dry rotten too, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Chances are the body them dry rotten. So that this might just be an eggshell.
Eggshell. Yeah.
Yes, you know, we have to eggshell. So as soon as it gets a certain impact, it just gone.
Yeah.
So maybe the best thing is not really to bring it on the road for it to be exposed into crash and accidents. So the idea of homes, storage, and the farming in the agriculture sector would be a good idea where you could use it to protect crops from the weather.
Yeah, somebody on TikTok, Dina, is saying we can use them to carry farm workers and the products and produce. Let's produce.
Yes. So there is.
Somebody said eggshell, crumble, hyacinth. Further, those buses can be used for cook shops. Or somebody else said they could use for classroom. Turn them in a jammer. Turn them in a jammer classroom and do it mobile. That would be a good idea, you know?
Yes.
They can be used for classrooms. Good night, Antigen. Love your orange top. Thank you, Estina.
And them can park up at some hospital or some sites, and you retrofit them and turn them to some wards.
Yeah. Yes, Chevron. Sorry, Uncle D. Yes, Chevron, Edward. I know after tomorrow, serious campaigning. I Jasper, good night over TikTok.
So go ahead. With so much mechanical faults on them, braking system, engine almost worn out, tires, it's going to cost too much to get them into the transportation system for them to keep running. So the best thing to do is to put them in a sector that they are not going to be used as transportation, but for other useful things that you are going to need.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for that. So that's it. What mean about the bus? We're talking. So out of my bus and Darrell bus, which one you think is more durable?
Your buses can't take the rural road them neither, you know. When I put your bus them in the urban areas, I like them. I like your bus.
You like my bus? So you don't think my bus could
too long.
You don't believe so this about So what you want to hold on there, you want to disrespect my bus to put them equal up with Darrell bus?
No, I'm not disrespect your bus, Auntie. I just say your bus is very long.
No, but you must say my bus better than Darrell bus.
It's 10 times better than Darrell bus in looks and in value. But it too long to touch the rural route them. I put them in the urban area.
You have to say my bus too long. Back in the days when I used to have, out of the press, big up yourself, mama.
Antique long, man.
Hold on there. In the days that when I used to have country bus, I can't sit down, then I long like this.
And then travel slow, cause through them have to take them time, go around and little sitting there. May I make a bus run on the highway then?
Yours, oh, one somebody on TikTok. Thank you, Dina. Mine is a newer bus. Yes, at least somebody
Yeah,
up
of
there on my
course.
side.
I'm gonna say it probably 10 times more than all right, wait, no, your bus value 10 times more than Daryl Vaz bus. Yet still Daryl Vaz bus dearer than your bus. Me not understand that.
But my bus new on Daryl Val bus and my bus cheaper
Your
than
bus
Daryl
newer
Val's
than
bus.
Daryl Vaz bus, more valuable than Daryl Vaz bus, but
Woo!
yet still
I
Daryl
guess
Vaz
what?
bus
And guess
dearer
what?
than your bus.
And guess what? Me not gonna retrofit my bus.
Your
So
bus don't need no retrofitting.
out of the press, love your bus mom.
So
It better
me not
than Daryl bus. Thank you. Out of the press over TikTok say my bus better than Daryl bus. Thank you,
by
mama.
far,
Yeah.
by far. I agree with that of the press by
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
But my concern is how comes Daryl Vaz bus not new like your one, not as valuable as your one, but it costs more than your one.
That's
I want that to be
we need
explained.
answers from the finance ministry and Daryl
Mhm.
Valls.
Because you know what, this government, this is the next topic I want to look at. What I notice with this government, when they're spending taxpayers' money, them look for the dearest thing. Them know, you know, some people can't go market or shop.
No. Cut that. And I look, they look for the dearest thing. They don't look for the dearest thing. They look for the cheapest and can tell we say then dear. Because not the
Good.
way
So,
Daryl Valls I tell we say, anybody say any receipt or anything for verify so them it costs 1.4 billion. Like the drill, we cost 31 million.
as sarcastic, I was being with them, you know. Sarcastic.
Oh,
Because clearly that is what they are saying to the Jamaican people. Once we go out to bid to spend your money, we will come back with the dearest goods. Because when we check the figure at the
you
dearest
see
goods
the
they buy,
invoice.
we're asking the question, who negotiate for us? Who bargain for us? We don't do bargaining. We don't shop around. We don't practice that.
We have somebody on TikTok where I said them see the invoice. Could you send me a picture of the invoice? Dino. Please.
Auntie,
Yeah.
you know that any invoice can be presented on. That is why we need our auditors to be on their
No,
P's
but
and
yeah,
our
what?
Q's.
You know what can do. You
Because
remember with
anybody
the
can
drill? You remember with the drill when they say one certain company do it and went and they start trace it and find out. So now you notice,
the company have nothing to do with it.
lawsuit now come out again. You don't know that?
Okay.
All
So
right.
anyone can fabricate an invoice and present it, and that's what has been happening. And that is why I'm saying our auditors need to be vigilant and be able to can pick up fake invoices, just like our police officers need to be vigilant to be able to pick up fake insurance certificates and other fake things that people are using on the road.
Mm-hmm.
So and it is something that is in the system for ages, and we need. I hear Andrea Horton spoke about it. Mark Golding is the integrity boss, and that I just have this strong feeling that this is going to be addressed once and for all. We need to stop this corruption. We need to stop buying things for 31 million when we could get it for 3 million.
Then I buy for
We
the
need to stop
31
it.
million.
That's what the things state that them buy it for, and that is what is being recorded. And we need to stop it. And we know why your report and says 31 million you buy it for when it is 3 million. We know the reason why. And if we don't cut this high level of corruption by at least 70%, we're going nowhere. And anytime we cut this level of corruption, you're going to see how many things is done in this country.
Yeah. Yeah. Finally now as the election I come, I patrol them, I may not tell you about, I come back and see them full up with all them.
Yeah, man. Thank God.
Thank God for election.
Now we probably need to change election to every year.
No, what we need to implement in order, I want to see when the new government form to implement something new. No, nothing new can any party who in power start 6 months prior to election. They can only finish up what they have already done.
Yeah.
Yes, Andrew Garner, Central Kingston saying I'm broke ground. So you see, so the poll is right though, them behind. Anyway, you see him done nonsense, you know, saying they're behind.
I'm going
So
further and
anybody where
further.
did want to question it about Central Kingston, the evidence in there, go down, they're going to talk about a PMP, a bad mind.
What is happening, I see?
Thank you, Morris.
The margin of victory in the respective constituencies for the PNP are going to be very wide. That is one of the things going to happen. We might not get more than the 42 seats I predicted, but the margin of victory in these 42 constituencies are going to be so wide.
Yeah. Before we go into that, could you make some reference towards the cancellation? Because today I was in the town and some people say Mark shouldn't back down. Some is still saying they understand what I say, but some is saying he shouldn't back down. Or will you address it that that Mark Golan is a coward or is for protecting of the people and a very concerned leader? What is your view?
Any responsible and sensible leader will do what Mark Golan did. Alpha Tree and Crossroad are the two closest towns on that stretch, and we cannot expose people to danger. We know the type of persons that are associated with the Jamaica Labour Party, and we cannot expose ourselves to anything. And having a meeting in close proximity is not the safest thing to do. In as much as Mark Golan was the one who planned this meeting before, and then the Labourite went ahead and planned a meeting at the same time, you know, the police is not going to reject any request from the Prime Minister. You are the Prime Minister of the land. So, even if the police were to ask one of them not to have their meeting, it would have been the opposition that he would ask it instead of the Prime Minister, especially. A national issue is going to be dealt with, which is the announcement of the election. Now, let me tell you this, he has to announce this election tomorrow. And if he doesn't, he would be exposing himself to really be a liar. 2 weeks ago, he came publicly and said they're on a mission, and one of the things that they have decided is not to lie to the Jamaican people. Now, following that statement which he made, Desmond Mackenzie came out the next week on the platform and say that election will be called next Sunday. Yes, he didn't call the next Sunday, but maybe he was referring to this Sunday. But the fact that he said next Sunday and it did not call last week Sunday already, that promise they have broken, they have started lying. But let's say Desmond is saying he was not referring to last week Sunday, he was referring to this Sunday. So if they're not calling it this Sunday, it is clear that they have broken their promise of not lying to the Jamaican people, which we know them can't keep a promise to anyway.
Somebody over TikTok, Dino is saying next Sunday he will call it. So that means him not call it tomorrow. Are you saying he's not calling it tomorrow, Dino? Because a couple of people were saying that earlier on, that he will not call the election.
Auntie, if him not call it tomorrow, I walk from my yard crossroad naked.
No bother with it. Cause
he might call it tomorrow. He might call it tomorrow. Remember me telling that him calling it tomorrow. I mean, nobody telling no otherwise. He might call it tomorrow.
So, let's say him not call it tomorrow. What next?
If him not call it tomorrow, the country broke out. There'll be things that will go on the road. He might call it tomorrow, man. If he don't call it tomorrow, he's no more in control of Jamaica. In party is going to be up against him. A whole heap of things are going to happen. He might call it tomorrow. I not even consider that conversation. He might call it tomorrow.
Dino is saying he still have time. Dino, can you send me a request on TikTok and make you join the conversation so you can give an explanation, please? Send me a request to join on TikTok. I would love to hear what you have to say so those on YouTube could hear what you're saying. Send me a request. I want you to explain that he still has time. So if him still have time, send me the request and come and explain it, everybody understand.
When the constitution changed, to tell me same have
But
time.
him not join me. If he do not, he's going to sink himself deeper. So somebody say, all I laugh say, if him don't call it, he might sink himself deeper. Dino, commander man, send me a request, let me make a join. Let me say, wait a minute, let me send you a request and you accept it. Hold on the Parliament won't close until the 15th of September. Alright, I think you don't understand something, you know, Dino. I think you don't understand something here. The Parliament closed. The first sitting of the Parliament is the 15th, when Andrew will no longer be the Prime Minister. I understand that. But in order for him to call the election within the framework of the 5th anniversary, according to the Constitution, if him not call it this Sunday, then he would have next Sunday would be, what date now? Tomorrow will be the 10th, so the other Sunday would be the 18th. The other Sunday going to be the 18th. Alright, so if we wait till the 18th for call the election, we only have 13 days left in February. You hear me? February, in August. 13 days. After I call the election, Mr. Perry, how much days him have to call it in advance for you have the nomination day?
21 days for election. From the date of announcement, you have 21 days for the election.
Alright, so if him not call it the Sunday and call it the 18th, we have 13 days and 3, 13 and 3, 16 days. So you don't catch 21. You have to call it tomorrow.
Auntie, our last election was held on September 3rd,
Yeah.
2020.
Alright,
Okay.
so he's saying nomination is 5 days after the announcement. So if him call it the 18th, so let me see the math. So if him call it the 18th, right? And 18 and 2, that is 23rd would have been nomination day. Would that give enough room to have it the 3rd of September?
No. And after the 3rd of September 2020 was the last election according to the Constitution.
Somebody, Total Woman is saying the minimum is 21 days after the announcement of the election date.
Right.
Alright, so let me see where 21 days fall from tomorrow. So take 10 from 31, left 21 days.
Tomorrow
To
is
bring
the
it to
10th.
to bring it to the end of this month.
Tomorrow is the 10th. 21 days is the 31st of August.
That's what I'm saying.
So if he does not call it tomorrow,
Yeah.
maybe he can
I see your
call it
point. I
tomorrow.
see your point. You said bring it up. Alright. Oh, you do it now. I never know if you do it on the one, you know, Dino. Dino, you send me the guest. Click on the guest, the two little icon, and make me carry you in. Click on the guest something, Dino. Alright, hold on. Let me see if I can find Dino. Oh, I find him, alright. I understand now. I send you the invite now. Let me hear how you explain it. It's not the last election, but the date the Parliament dissolved. I think somebody now, we have to get it clear. And so I hear Isaac explain it. Isaac Buchanan explain it. Over TikTok, hear me good. It's when I come over here, so we don't face this on the labor right. The only thing I go do it on a black one, because I never waste time for one. Alright, Dino, I'm sending you the request now. So click on it, let me see. It said bring it up, and may I bring it up now. Alright, go ahead,
The
Kim.
point I want to make is, Auntie,
Yeah. Hold on before you make the point. We
All
have to
right.
clarify this thing, make everybody learn something tonight. So while you clarify, I'm going to go to the, where do I find the election law rule? Which site me go up on? I have to find it, that's we left here with the right information tonight. Because see, time coming saying it's not the last election but the date of the parliament. When the parliament, no. The anniversary of the election is different from when the parliament dissolved. Don't make we get that mixed up. Because of a fact, that I'm sure of. Section 64. I'm gonna send you the request and you not come up on it something, brother. Section 64, sub 2. Continue, Uncle Ron.
Yeah, the point I'm making is that our
Thank you
last election was
totally.
on the
Go ahead.
our last election was on the 3rd of September,
Yeah.
and the Constitution states that we must have an election no longer than 5 years from the last election,
That it said. But me I go
unless there are some natural occurrence or war and such that would cause for the election to be delayed. We have none of such thing, and as such, and your wholeness is by law required to call this election no later than the 3rd of September. Argument done. If he fails to do that, the Governor General will have to dissolve Parliament and set a date for the general election.
So, question here though. Question here. If him not call election tomorrow and it automatically come, that the Governor General have to call it within 3 months, would Andrew still be the Prime Minister?
Once the Parliament is dissolved, once the Governor General dissolves Parliament, nobody is in a position. But the Governor General will have to dissolve Parliament for him not to be Prime Minister anymore.
But it automatically comes that he's not the Prime Minister the 15th of September.
I would say from the 3rd of September he would not be regarded as Prime Minister.
No, when the Parliament start, I'm not the Prime Minister the 3rd yet, you know. I'm only did win.
He was elected Prime Minister and sworn in on the 15th, yes.
So Dina, what you was saying, not the last date of the election, but the first sitting of the Parliament. No more MP, but the Minister of Finance and the PM continue. I'm looking 64 returning. I'm not seeing where you put then at the People's Act. Look back good again because you're talking about Section 64. Section 64 deal with returning officers. And that's for the election or other things. So you put then and make no sense, Dino.
But what?
Make sure you the invite and you not come on for the program. It make no sense. I'm not bother with your reading because if I can't bother read where you're right. You have to come from.
If he doesn't call it tomorrow, he would be entering on unprecedented waters, because it would be something that has never happened in the history of Jamaica's politics.
Section 21. Yeah, never happened in a Jamaica politics. No other Prime Minister have carried down so far. None.
If he doesn't call it tomorrow, then he would be passing the wire. He wouldn't be bringing it down to the wire. He would be passing the wire.
All right, you come on now. All right. All right, 1 minute.
Into,
1 minute.
what he's saying, if it under the law, you're mixing up the convention with the constitution. Under the convention, it is always no government has ever taken it to that far. Them always follow the convention, which is called by the 3rd, which we normally do on the 3rd of September. But the law allows him to go on until the 15th of September. It's two different things. The convention is different from the law.
All right, so I understand that. But in calling of the election, what's the difference between the convention and the law?
If once you call it before the 15th of September, it's still within the law.
So you're saying if we don't call it if we can wait until the 15th of September to call it?
You can't do that. You can't wait on the 15th. He still holds the parliament, and the only person can call an election is the prime minister. If you make the 15 catch him, he's in deep shit. He can't do it. The constitution has to call it.
I'm hearing two different things though. But, let me say,
but I'm hearing from the gentleman.
I think it was 60.
No, man.
I give a 64 subsection 5.
I was just looking at
62.
60.
I will check it up again. But
because what you tell me,
I know. If you notice, Mallahu Ford came out to the same thing because she realized it in the law, and then this general secretary did not condemn it. He said, "Why would you go? I guess that's the law. But why nobody has ever done it? Why would you want to stretch that far?"
I think that provision is made in the instance of any kind of disaster.
For another 3 months.
Yeah, if there's a disaster.
If there's a disaster, and if
because I think that is what happened in 1988 when Gilbert came. That's why.
I got put it off for a little while. Huh?
You're right. So you have all, but now we don't have no hurricane yet.
No, that's why I say he can go until the 15th of September by law. Nobody can move him from the position of Prime Minister until the 15th of September when automatically the Parliament closes. He's no longer has that power.
So for argument's sake, let me get this straight from you. So the 15th of September, he could have called the election and say we have a October election.
He can do that.
I need more clarity on this though. I never hear it this way. Because I listened to Isaac Buchanan was talking about it. I hear Dayton came out last week one day with it and saying that the Constitution says upon the anniversary of the election should be called.
On the anniversary of the sitting of Parliament, the first sitting of Parliament.
Oh, that I thought was she hard for learn. Come off from my channel, man. It better me get it right than me believe something when I don't understand. So
you're perfect, right? You're trying to get sorted out properly.
Oh, exactly. I can't about she hard for learn. You believe so because somebody come and say something means they actually right. I have to get the right thing to learn. That's how you learn.
We all in a learning process.
Me take it off because I'm not gonna make a story and disrespect my me not join them kind of.
My second instrument not working. I'll look it up and read it for you. But it's him still have power until the 15th of September. Nobody has ever gone that far. Not in the history of Jamaica, because everybody always do it within the convention.
So can I ask you a question? Why you think the Prime Minister is drawing it out so long?
The honest with you, Sister Jen, if you find yourself in such a weak position, what would you do? The Prime Minister in the present situation is very weak. Very, very weak. Every party does internal poll. I'm sure the GOP has done your internal poll and realize they are in deep waters. So you're buying from time, you're going to try to cut as much ribbon as you can now. You're going to break as much ground, a bag of promises. To see if you can gain back some momentum.
Oh, I see what you mean. Thanks for the art, sweetheart.
He will be a total fool for call election now. Because if you call election now, I mean, I don't think he's going to get any better for him either. And nobody's going to buy these promises he's coming with now.
So my answer. But at the end of the day, election still have to happen, man.
It has to. The time is boiling out on him seriously right now. But he's not in a position to put himself to like Gallas right now. Because if he call it now, I'm telling you, it's a suicide for him right now. Now, nobody fool. If you get a glimpse at anything happening within the GLP, he's not in a good position right now. Not even for him, see it not look so safe right now. Him wife gone. Me not ask you that. Him wife gone.
She gone from last year.
Yeah. So they have to battle now to see if they can hold on to power. I mean, now they put the best out them and boast about the third term loading, but there's no third term loading. They are in trouble.
This sort of not hear that every minute. You remember one time you on TikTok you go hear them with it, but me not hear that much again though.
They are in trouble.
I don't know if you observe that, but me not hear no third term alone that much again.
Look at the Prime Minister. If you sit up until late night watching it, all some hours at night, I have never seen a Prime Minister come down to this level and always small and not give hours at night to day can. That is left to our MP. I know you feel that we have the house campaign. St. Elizabeth hours and night at the house campaign.
No, but
He's in trouble.
the problem with the party is this. Most of them win off of Andrew Holness' popularity back then. Now that he's failing, everybody a fail.
Oh, and everybody trying to get him. They still believe in him, say him can't do it. Him can't do it. He becomes a failure to the Jamaican people.
Yeah, the kids them nervous. Up tonight, up Antigen, good night, how you doing? Patty saying, see him in St. Mary.
Yeah. He's over the whole island. I'm telling you that. Over the complete island. I don't know one man going to do so much work. But he's the person until it was a night. He more than a night time a campaign. I've never seen a Prime Minister go house campaign for the day me born. First me see it. Me see how Cliff Hughes out there one night and a Westmoreland send it about the house to house too.
Me see him out. Me see Cliff Hughes a help too.
Yeah. They're in deep trouble.
So we anticipate that he will call the election tomorrow, right?
I will hope he call it tomorrow.
Well, you are still saying he's not going to call it and him have time.
Listen to me, I figure more or less they wanted to call. Well, remember, I until him have 4 series of meeting. You know, I know. Desmond made the mistake and say to the call last week Sunday. I figure that's the reason. If you see him there, meanwhile, if not Desmond and then back.
Yeah.
And all them start tell Desmond you chat too much.
Yeah. We see that.
See, you notice in shift the last week Sunday meeting nobody make no announcement.
Yes.
So everybody's open to, and in order to gather a big crowd at Alfred Street, they're running the room and they're going to call tomorrow night. Because they want a crowd. He has not been able to hold a big meeting until now, you know. Now, every parish that Mark Golding go, every constituency, the meetings are huge.
I'm seeing.
He has not been able to gather a good crowd all now.
Not cutting your dinner.
If you can't get a big crowd at Alfred Street tomorrow for boost your ego, he's trying to build back a momentum.
Somebody over YouTube is saying it is confirmed he will call it tomorrow.
Yeah, let us see. I would love for him to call it tomorrow because I need to come down from vote.
Well, me one step ahead of you.
You reach down.
Yeah, man.
Okay. You don't want to make 2 trips.
Oh, me get what you mean. Fitz Allen. That's why I'm black on off on my channel, like I don't take disrespect. You get what I mean? So for your outer otherness, you get black for that over here. Until you learn manners, don't come on my channel. Well,
that's all you can't be the man.
thank you for your explanation. But may I get some more clarity on it? You Blair, you want to come on up and join the conversation and see if you can answer this for me. Let me send you an invite, Mr. You Blair. Uncle Perry, where you going? I'm going to tell you something soon, call you back, man. Sometimes we need a little new voice so everybody can hear them. Good night, Uncle You. How you doing, Uncle You?
Yeah, not too bad.
All right.
Yeah, good.
I hear Dina telling me something, but I want to hear what you have to say.
What about you?
Yeah, man. Yeah, Dino is right. Dino is right. Can call it on the 14th, and then it could be held in October.
Oh.
So Nina is right.
So you're saying him have to call it before the 15th?
Yeah, I have to call it before the 15th, yeah.
Oh, I see your point. I see your point. But I was listening to Isaac Buchanan some times ago trying to explain it and was saying he has, I don't want to quote him wrong, that he has to call it before the 15th. Oh, I go again.
Yeah, he has to call it before the 15 Parliament goes automatically.
Yeah. The life of the Parliament ends on the 15th of September.
All this power is gone.
2020 was the first sitting of Parliament.
Right.
And that's the life of the Parliament begins, and that's where it ends. On the 15th of September.
So let me get the part that I want to get clear though. When the election due, right? Isn't that the ear date and Kemba was saying that the anniversary of the last election will be the 3rd of September?
No, that's correct. That's a convention.
Yeah, that's correct. That's the convention.
And no government has ever gone out of the convention. We always believe in the convention.
The life of the Parliament begins the first sitting of the House. Parliamentary term.
Convention is that people always draw it on or before the day of the last election. That's a convention, two different things.
Oh.
Exactly.
Somebody said it will be tomorrow. Abka just confirm it.
Yeah, I did type that in the chat. I was listening to CVM report that they said that Abka they said it will be called tomorrow. Because I think the Prime Minister realized that constitutionally it must be called tomorrow in order to have it. I think he might go name the date either the 3rd or the 4th of September. We're not going to have a long campaign, which can be dangerous. And a lot of things can happen. So I think he may just call it, and then after I call it, then we have a 3 or 4 week window to call it and having the election.
But you realize the amount of work will be on him if he do it tomorrow, don't you? He will be under a lot of work pressure.
Yes, he will.
I mean, he will be free from Parliament. So he might have all the work time, day and night. But it's a lot of work that upon him because we are telling his candidates are not carrying any. They're not carrying weight.
They're not carrying weight and the pressure reach him.
What was happening, over the years, he has consumed the whole of the power and the authority and everything in him alone.
He feels he was the person holding JLP together.
Exactly. Because if you have 19 divisions in your one office and you have around 4 or 5 tuna ministers or full minister in your own office, then it suggests that you consume all of the power in your own self.
Yeah.
That is it. And then, if you notice, the face of the campaign takes on the likes of Desmond Mackenzie, Darren Vaz, and James Robertson. Those are really the face.
So man.
Darren Vaz and James Robertson is the monitor strength of the party.
I want me to.
So they seem to feel as if they have a right of passage.
Alright, somebody on the comment is saying he has 3 months after the closing of Parliament. Clarify that.
If there's a disaster, without a disaster, you can't do it. We have a disaster, a hurricane, some war or something break out. We can't do it.
Hurricane. War or disaster.
Yeah. You can use up that 3 months if you have a disaster, but no, without that, you can't use it.
Like Mr. Siaga did when the election was due in 1988.
So we had a hurricane. You had
to call it in 1989. Except for that election here, we have never gone down to the wire.
No.
It's the second time since independence we are coming down to the wire. Because generally when a government in power, and if you can win an election, when you do 4 years. It's very hard for you to win it when you reach 5 years.
Well, you must remember, if you look at this pattern, I don't think if he was lucky enough to get the third term, he was going to live out the third term. That is why I was trying to push Malawi for to get certain sections of the Constitution that doesn't need the public to help to pass to get into being, like the presidential side of it. Because he wanted to transform himself from prime minister to president.
That
he wants power. He wants power at all means.
Yes, and I can understand the reason why he wants power, because he has, and as the cleaner, the cartoon last May, aptly project hit. He has a ghost on his back. Yeah. And that leads me to some information which fell into my inbox today, that the Service Commission has interviewed 4 persons for the job of Director of Public Prosecution.
Yeah, I saw it.
And one of the persons is Kamika Prince.
Yeah, I see that one.
You saw it?
Yeah, I'm a feel say I see them. I bet you I see them get it.
So I was just wondering now, you having Dennis Chung on one side, and then you have Kamika Prince on the other side. What will that look like? Now, what's the rationale behind all of those? But we're very closely doing it.
The question I want to ask you from the other day is, does Dennis Chung start recruiting investigators when the FID as yet?
Well, I'm not sure, because the last thing I heard from the FID was that they were disgruntled based on some money which should have been presented to them from the Ministry of Finance. So I don't know.
They're out of investigators for a good while now. Now they put a director, which is Derek Chung. His duty is to recruit investigators.
Right. And then he would want to recruit investigators favorable to him.
That's what I'm going to do.
Or to his boss. Yeah, let us work with them stronger than that. But
catch up on them. Time catch up on them. There's not enough time to do all of that.
No, I think time catch up on him, and I think if you look on his persona, the Prime Minister I'm speaking now, if you look on his persona, you can see that
oh yes.
Yeah, it is showing on him.
Look across the eye, you see it.
Yeah man, yeah, it's showing on him. And that should serve as a warning to any other leaders coming forward, that not all institutions can be manipulated, because as they had their way with the Integrity Commission to manipulate it and to get things to work in their favor, then they would have done it. But obviously the persons who works at the Integrity Commission has not put themselves in a position to be manipulated.
Yeah.
To understand. So you can see the all sort of machination going on now, to see who them can put into position or who them can position. But if Kamika Prince becomes the next Director of Public Prosecution, then the answer or the question will be asked, what happened to Jeremy Taylor? What happened to Miss Pike? And what happened to the lady?
Jeremy Taylor was the second to the DPP.
Yeah, he's the most
qualified person in that position right now.
But what about the lady where they serve?
He's a king counsel.
But what happened to the lady who was
king counsel?
But what happened to the lady who was served when Paula
He's only king counsel.
Hold on, 1 minute. What happened to the lady that was serving as deputy when Paula Llewellyn was not there? She not qualified?
She applied for it too. She applied for it also.
Yeah.
She applied, but Jeremy Taylor is there.
It is 4 persons they interview.
It's not 4.
So they have not selected.
You know that Jeremy Taylor is an ex-military personnel.
Yeah. But
Jeremy Taylor is an ex-military man, so so I'm not going to easy for them push him around.
Jeremy Taylor should have gotten that job 6 years ago. It was just because Paula Llewellyn was so crazy. why Jeremy Taylor have to wait out
No.
this.
They were using Paula Llewellyn to cover up them dirty works for them.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We sit with things when it come on our table, it sit there and them can't, nobody no hear nothing about it till when the time run out. Then she come and say the time already gone, so we can't prosecute him. That's it. That's the strategy. So all of it is going on. If what we must look at, if Andrew Warnes has the slightest lead from last year in call the election,
But remember, I said Blue that did come out with an poll earlier, and I say him did what 4 point ahead. You don't remember that?
Not credible.
yeah,
not
but
credible.
him not take Blue that poll. Notice this whose poll him a take.
Yeah.
Him not all you hear Blue that come out, him knows a Blue that not talk truth.
Well, you see,
They will play a blue dot, because they want the propaganda to be outside there to see people just going to each other, let them leave, so just shoot them in. But the truth of the matter, they know that blue dot is not credible.
Yeah,
exactly. And I don't think they use Blue Dot to do their internal poll either.
No, they're not going to do it. You're going to call on my guy to do the internal poll.
Yeah, then on the with Marcus first.
yeah, because remember, the statistics that Anderson is going off right now, it was when name was dead, Professor Stone.
Stone.
Professor Carl Stone, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was one of the students under Carl Stone.
Yeah.
Oh.
And today, the greatest poll staff to ever poll in Jamaica. He still remains.
In the entire Caribbean.
Thank you.
So when we look on it, if he was if he did have even 5 points a lead from Carl Stone, him call it.
Call it long time call it.
Just 5, because if you notice, all the internal poll where them do are thing and do it. And you notice even the ministers them portfolio where them do them poll in all of them constituency. And he realize that him not leading. He no want to call it because he know him going to lose.
But him have to call it anyhow. Him not have to call it anyhow.
The job of a political party is to have political power and to give state power in order to effect changes for the country and their supporters at large. And he seen the opportunity where he could have won 32 or 33 seats. He would have called it long ago.
Yeah.
I understand, because a win is a win. Because 2016 he only won by 1 seat. So a win is a win. But he has not seen a window of opportunity up to now. You understand?
Yeah.
And he has no alternative but to call it tomorrow. Because he don't want to
must call it tomorrow now. He will carry go to myself go call it.
No man, it's gonna call tomorrow. It's been confirmed.
As I have it to say at 3 parish him going to do some mass meeting, Savlamar, Town and Mandeville.
He's gonna call it.
But Uncle Blair, you really put a trust, Uncle Blair, you really put a trust and confident that anything them say you believe it?
No man, no, they will have to call it. I don't think he want to be the first Prime Minister to buck the Constitution. Because if he don't call it tomorrow, right? I think he want to call it and still keep within the window of the 3rd of September. Or even up to the 15th of
The only reason why I give him tomorrow, I say he's trying to create a issue. The tree is a very important figure for him. The 3rd of September is victory, and he wants a 3rd term. So 3 becomes a very important figure for him.
Yeah.
You want to talk same dose in the 3rd term?
Right.
And you might know that dates played a significant part in the life of the Jamaican Labour Party. Dates.
Yes. But, he said playing in a platform last week that the 3rd term is not guaranteed.
Yeah, out of Papin him say. out of Papi, when him see the crowd that was at Papi, because you know say the crowd that was at Papi and bust them in.
Understand? They're not able to draw a big crowd at their meetings. They draw a huge crowd in Clarendon at the concert. The two concerts draw a lovely crowd. But the meetings are really like a little spot meeting, they don't have the crowd. He needs that momentum to give him the push to move forward.
The man I try
Alright,
restart.
if you notice,
The man I
I
try
don't remember
restart,
which
man.
constituency him have a meeting and I see it on TikTok, and when one of the chairperson who was chairing the meeting said, if we not hear the crowd erupt to the Prime Minister now come in, you know. And he didn't come in until when the crowd started go.
Yeah. Look at his pattern. If even at the Gangala, look what they do it. They gave the opposition, they must have invited the opposition. But there was no a portion of free ticket granting to the opposition side or his councillors towards the Gangala.
Yeah.
What they do was to give him the massive amount of ticket to the GLP supporters to give him that boost when he drives in.
Yeah.
You understand? He's
But
trying to build his own
when the
momentum.
opposition leader came into the stadium, what took place? Stadium was zero.
He's in trouble. He's in trouble, I can tell you.
Because even down by the south side, day before yesterday, Thursday, I was coming to town, and the crowd that was walking with them, going down Tingier Street, them go down them call it Blake Road, and come out back out on South Camp Road and Victoria Street.
Really?
And the crowd wasn't that heavy.
Run where you going?
So you find say a lot of them little ups and down meeting. Alright. Take example when Name said them shoot off 5. When them put up them banner and them something. And when them show you one of the vehicle on the road,
Yeah.
in a TikTok, them show you one of the vehicle.
We see it,
And stand
man.
up and says I repeat I will take place up the Big Mama station.
Same way so you go.
It's a repeat.
Same
Because
way.
when you look at it, if you fire a shot from outside,
Strategically,
all
how
the
it-
blood supposed to
You're smart,
fly
you know.
inside.
Abel, you're smart. You're a smart guy. You're smart.
You notice it's sideways.
No,
You know.
I'm an ex-personnel, you know, so me look at it, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, but the
Well, me
police
and
know better than that, you know, because me understand police fire shot the day too, you know. Those police that was among them as bodyguard and thing, I hear that they fire shots too.
Yeah,
So
because if you are going to fire a shot off at somebody, remember, you know, if you're firing a shot off at John Town,
All veteran
And
PMP
Janta.
them when time come.
if you fire a shot off at somebody, like, from one end, all the shots supposed to go into the vehicle from out,
Yeah.
not from in. And all the blunt was out,
Yeah.
that they showed.
Yeah.
Instead of them take people for fooling, man, it's time for them to stop it. And if
Yeah.
you listen to Steve McGregor after all the issues, him come out and tell you the truth. Because this man is a trained personnel. You see, what we must understand, you know, to make a Labour Party always talk fiction. And them twist things just to please themselves. And this is what we are bucking up into all the while. So when them talking, they are not saying what the real facts is. Because even in his constituency, you know, say barely about 2 points, percentage points in my lead, Buchanan by.
On a 2, you know? On a 2. A 1 point. Me look on it.
Okay. So that means him drop none.
Him
And
down
if him drop-
50 points, something like 1, and Buchanan the 49.9. So I almost dead eat that. Alright.
Is almost a dead heat.
Yeah.
And Buchanan is not going to get, it's not a man like Patrick Roberts when he just said, "Tom, make it go on."
Yeah.
Because
One moment the pan TikTok. Me not hearing what you say, Uncle Perry.
Yeah, you see the whole issue of the September 3rd of the election date and September 15th when the parliament first met.
Yeah.
there's a split opinion on that as it relates to even lawyers. Okay, when it comes on to certain things, lawyers do differ on interpretation in some aspects of the law, and that is why they go to court and they try to put their case before the judge, and then the judge makes a final decision on it. Some lawyers will tell you that September 3rd is the date that the election must be held on or before that. And some lawyers will say to you that they have up until the 15th of September. And some will even say to you that they even have until after that time. The interpretation of it varies from time to time. And that is one of the sad things to see, that Andrew is pushing it to the point where it may have to end up in court and for the judge to make a final decision on it. So that's what I want to say on that issue.
Oh, Uncle Bear, you hear what Uncle Perry saying, what you guys over TikTok have said?
I heard what he said, but based on my reading of the Prime Minister, the Prime Minister is calling the election between now and the date of the 3rd of September. So I think he's adhering to the 3rd of September.
Which is the convention.
Yeah, that is where he's eating. Because when we looked at the amount of days leave in August,
Right.
and we said he's either meant to call it last week, and if he don't call it last week, he will have to call it this Sunday, and he's going to call it tomorrow.
That is keeping with the convention. That is keeping with the convention, not the law.
Because if you go outside of the convention, then you would take on to yourself the first Prime Minister of Jamaica since independence to go outside of the convention without a disaster in play.
But that's the question. Well, Uncle Bear. So that's the question that puzzling, you know. So if he go out of the convention, will he be able to still call the election?
Yeah, man. It's not illegal to get out of the convention. It's not illegal.
No, it's not illegal.
If he get out, if he goes off, he can't do it after the 15th. That is against the Constitution. After the 15th, he has no power.
Yeah. And
after the 15th, the life of the Parliament ends.
Automatically.
Where the legislator sits, and it is the Parliament, the legislators who nominate him as the Prime Minister. And he's first a member of Parliament before he's Prime Minister. Because you don't vote for the Prime Minister, you vote for member of Parliament, because what we have is a parliamentary democracy, patterned from the Westminster style in England. Yeah, sir. But I can honestly say that the Prime Minister will call the election, and probably will use back the same date of the 3rd of September. Earlier. But I don't think he's going to go over.
Okay.
Not going to go to Constitution.
So you hear what they say, Uncle Perry? Uncle Perry? All right, let me ask One Love. One Love just joined the conversation. One Love, what is your input to the conversation? One Love, are you there on TikTok? One Love. Seems like One Love gone sleep, man.
Came into the box accidentally. Could be tapping up the live or going straight to him and then.
No, I see it send me a request.
Oh, you say, okay.
Right.
But what I can say, there was a meeting at Belmont Road today.
Yeah.
You know, the Jamaica Labour Party have what I think they call it Central Executive.
Yeah.
Which is the most powerful organization outside of the annual conference.
Yes.
And their communication personnel said that they confirmed that the election will be called tomorrow.
Okay.
It will be called tomorrow.
Okay. Love, what is it you invited to the conversation? Let me hear what you have to say, Love. One Love, are you there now? Boy, these people are asked to join, and then when they join, you call them not say a word. One Love, are you there?
Look at them mic mute. Look at them mic mute. Because sometimes them mic mute and them don't know how to open it. So look on them and see you mute them or you can unmute them.
No, they're not mute.
They're not mute. They're not
You
mute.
them might not mute. Them might not mute.
They might not mute, so I don't know. One Love. One Love.
Another thing, Uncle Dino. From my
The audio is poor. It's poor.
watching
Uncle Perry, Uncle Perry. Hold on, 1 minute there. 1 minute, Mr. You. Let me cut off. Uncle Perry 1 bit. Something wrong here, so over TikTok, over YouTube. Alright, go ahead now. Let me call them one more time. Love, do you want to join the conversation? One Love? Him come off. So One Love no one join the conversation either. We disconnect him. Him no want a conversation. Go ahead, Uncle you.
Yeah, I would say that I have been watching the election from 1976, right?
Yeah.
And political party always have mass meeting coming up to election, even though the 1980 election were called in February and the election wasn't held until in October. And from that, we have never had a long campaign. But it is rather strange that we have not seen the Jamaica Labour Party keeping any form of mass meeting in comparison to what the People's National Party has done. Because they have done mass rally in the 14 parishes. The JLP has only have 2, and I wouldn't call those mass rally, would want to call them, as they themselves said, it was gospel concerts.
Yeah.
And they projected now to have 3 mass rally, one in Kingston where we will call election tomorrow. They will have one in Mandeville, and then the other one in St. James. But it is strange that we have not seen them campaign, or we generally know political parties campaign, and have mass rallies in the various parishes or constituencies,
Yeah.
It's a bit strange. It really is a bit strange. But I think the writing is on the wall. The writing is on the wall, and the JLP has used their time to criticize the People's National Party for their 18 years and what they did over the years. But the people of Jamaica knows that the People's National Party have a known track record. And enough of the things that the JLP come out and say, when people look back at it, because we are in a technological era at this time, so
Yeah.
information is at your fingertips.
That's right.
So
Good night, Betty Ann.
what people could have done,
Yeah.
would find that enough of the things which they came out and say it is false. Because they
False.
have this notion to say that Andrew Holness is the greatest prime minister since independence.
Yeah.
And they cannot back it up with statistical facts.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
When you talk to them, they refer you to the lowest poverty rate. But what they don't tell the people is that the metric by which they do the data has been changed. And it was only done in this particular year. You understand? In
Yeah.
order to get the numbers where they want it to come for the poverty rate.
Yeah.
And they have also done it for the unemployment rate as well. So
You
right
are-
away you can see that the statistic is suspect.
Uncle Blair, can you answer UIC on TikTok for me? Type in something say, time up, vote.
Yes, I appreciate that UIC say time up and vote for change, but the change is the People's National Party because UIC is unable to gain traction in the country.
You know what happened to UIC?
Gaining traction, their best option at this time
UIC
is to support
UIC
the
leader
National Party.
UIC leader need to put, if you are going to come to the public, you have to come to the public with something that you can attract the population, or to try to split the vote within the two parties. But what you are coming with, people still don't see the real of you telling us what you are putting on
Join
the
me
table
over
for
TikTok,
the
Uncle
country.
Perry.
The PNP already laid out what they would do, and it's not the first nor the second. If we even check it, right now, if Norman Manley didn't do what he does during his time as premier, we'd be a way back. Michael Manley didn't do what he do, we'd be way back. PJ didn't do what he do, we'd be way back. And the only female prime minister of this country never do all of what she does during her time. Our first enter as prime minister, we were set to take off with our finance in the country. And we drop back down when Adlisha take it up. And when she took it up back, remember, during the November up to the December, it's 3 days before Christmas, you know. She have a big meeting with the IMF through the lady from Congress, you know. When Portia Simpson call her, you know, and she call Lagarde and them have a meeting immediately. As so the country start to grow and come back, and them come and sit with them and have meeting. So what we must look at, all the growth that the country get, all the policies that put in place for the country to reach where it is today, is being done under the PNP government.
You see, the development of Jamaica, because you know that since independence, Jamaica have 9 prime ministers. 6 from the MP and 3 from the People's National Party.
Right.
Even though we have what is known as a premier.
Yeah.
So let us start from adult suffrage, 1938.
4 you that's it.
We have to differentiate between prime minister and premier. Norman Manley was a prime minister, he was a premier.
Premier.
He changed the face of education by bringing in technical skills and also common entrance. Michael Manley between 1972 and 1980 dealt with the social issues which was affecting the country at that time.
Yeah.
PJ Patterson since 1991 until he left office in 2006 dealt with the infrastructural development of the country. And Portia Simpson, the only female prime minister of Jamaica, he was the one who fixed the economy. You understand?
Yeah.
She fixed the economy. So within the 3 prime ministers that the People's National Party has produced, each of them has distinguished themselves in one particular area within their time. Because nobody can take away from Michael Manley dealing with the social issues from minimum wage, from maternity leave, from free education.
Tell them tonight. Tell them tonight. Tell them make them hear.
And you can go on and on and on.
Tell them make them hear.
And one other thing I wish to point out before I ask you to come is that the whole aspect of land reform. Because presently 700,000 persons in Jamaica is living in informal or squatter settlement. And since independence, or since the abolition of slavery, it was only 3 prime ministers of Jamaica who has ever given the people of Jamaica land. Norman Manley gave Jamaican people land through land lease.
Yeah.
Michael Manley came and did it again. PJ Patterson gave the people land through Operation Pride.
A lot of the young generation don't know them something, you know. That's why we have to come here and make them know what's going on, you know. I wonder what happened, and I look like the internet I get trouble. You not hear me? Something going wrong? Hold on there, what's going on tonight? Uncle Perry, you hearing me? Let me say what's going on with Uncle you know. Microphone is on. Tell me if you're not hearing. I'm not hearing nothing. As we just have a lovely conversation, the internet I get problem. It a get problem over here, so then you come over TikTok, it a get problem again. Uncle Perry, you hearing me? No, sir. You hearing me over YouTube? Okay. Them not hear me over TikTok. Alright. I don't know what's going on. I wonder if everything just go dormant over here, so. Never let me make it go on though. You not hear me over here, so I not hear them over there. Maxine Walter from the Black Caucus helped to lobby Christine Lagarde from the IMF to help Portia. Yeah, I remember those days. Very informative, man. These all the elders have know the story. But me don't know what happened over there, it just cut off. Let me see what's going on. The internet gone. The internet I get trouble, man.
Quarter settlement, there will be a major push to facilitate development.
Welcome back, Auntie. You are now back on TikTok.
Yes, I
Yes.
find out now. Thank you, yeah.
And for them to get ownership of the lands,
Yeah.
so that they can provide generational wealth for their generations to come.
You know, I'm glad for that. Uncle Perry, what do you have to put? Give your input.
I like the perspective of you, and as you mentioned, this land thing. That is such a great thing that the PNP is coming in to do, because in order for you to inherit the land, currently you have to be on it for 60 years.
Yeah.
And the PNP is going to cut that down to 25 years, and that makes so much sense. Because this 60 years thing sounds like a scamming. This 25 years thing sounds applicable.
That's true. Glad for that. So Uncle you, I want you as an elder over here to talk, make everybody hear. Some more, I hear people talk about PJ and I do not need any time him did it. Could you tell them some of what PJ have done for me?
You see, one of the things which PJ has done, when PJ took over from Michael Manley, when Michael Manley resigned after he won the 1989 election, Michael Manley retired because of ill health, and the baton was passed to PJ Patterson.
Yes.
One of the most fundamental things that PJ Patterson has done is that when he took office, we have one university. And we have
I want you to tell them. I want you to tell them. Hold on. Take your time. Take your time, Uncle Bear. Tell the people that listening that Jamaica only have one university and tell them the name of it.
Yes. University of the West Indies. Mona campus. Right? When PJ Patterson left office, there was 7 universities in Jamaica. When our students could not afford to pay for TXC examination,
Yeah.
PJ Patterson paid for 5 subjects.
Remember that? I remember.
Maths.
That me remember.
Understand?
Yeah.
When we think of infrastructure, I hear the Jamaica Labour Party And the Prime Minister in particular always posts about how well they did in COVID. What they did not tell the Jamaican people, you see, was that the fund which they had to spend to provide PPE, medical supplies and whatsoever, it was put in place and capitalized by PJ Paris, the National Health Fund.
Yes.
That is what saved Jamaica during the period COVID.
Yes.
So kudos must be given to PJ Paris. PJ Paris has built more than 130 schools in Jamaica. All the new schools which have been built in St. Catherine, Portmore in particular, was built by PJ Paris. PJ Paris has built the most houses, the low-income earner in Jamaica. Greater Portmore, when Greater Portmore was being built, PJ Paris and the Jamaican government had an agreement with Venezuela through the Petrocaribe Fund.
Hold on, Uncle Bear, hold on, because me like when we are reason, we don't mind look different. Somebody in the, when you talk about PJ build them, when name Peter Boy is asking, where did he build them? Where are the universities?
Good question. Tell him for us, Blair. So maybe that's a young person who doesn't know.
While I may not can name all of them. No, there is 7 universities in Jamaica. I think you have in Mandeville you have
Northern Caribbean. UTEC was upgraded. UTEC upgraded to UTEC. It was TAS at first, and it upgraded to UTEC.
Right.
You have Northern Caribbean. You have the next university and Trafalgar Road.
What they do the one I think right there.
And you have one on Old Hope Road also.
Right.
So and you have, and then you University of Mona spread them wing to Montego Bay, where them open one down there.
They open a different campus down there.
Campus.
And as you talk about that, UTEC wanted to spread their wings to occupy the multi-purpose stadium in Solani.
Yeah, they are
Michael, hold on, somebody saying Michael College.
Right.
And you have Michael University.
Yeah.
Right.
And you have Shartwood, I think Shartwood get their university status also.
And I think there is...
So they were upgraded from college to university.
Thank you.
So during the time,
so there is a lot of things that a lot of people don't know and don't realize that the government, the opposition party did more for education than any time. Because every time them come to power, they do. When Maxine and Wilson was the Minister of Education, that's the time a lot of things started, was to move and upgrade it.
Oh, true. That's so true. And I may just say, one of the pillars of the National Party is education.
Education,
agriculture, health, and housing are the
and
four
skill.
pillars that the
And skill.
National Party standard.
Because when they're going to name Art Foundation, when they name it Art, him name it just change the name, because you remember it was youth service. So him just change the name and bring it to Art. Just make it look like him start something, but him not start nothing. All of that was started under the PNP.
I went to National Youth Camp between 1977 and graduated 1980. So that is exactly, it was a change on me.
yeah.
And then they put out Kabla Youth Camp and they turned it into a police training school.
Yeah, right. Well, I came there in 1977, and I graduated in 90. So
All right,
it's just
Auntie, can I just come in and just read a few comments on YouTube because I don't want them to feel like they are being left out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
All right, so Norman F1 said Maxine Walter from the Black Caucus helped to lobby Christine Lagarde from the IMF to help Portia Simpson build back the Jamaican economy. Anika Anderson said very informative. Angel said the internet is giving problem in some areas. Angela said hi. Daphne Creary, PNP are the best we ever have. And Tata said good night, Auntie Jen.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Go ahead, you there.
Thank you for that. As we are on the subject of the Maxine Walters, prior to assuming leadership of the country, the People's National Party had promised the people of Jamaica that they will get IMF deal signed in the first 100 days of assuming power. When Peter Phillips take over the Minister of Finance and realized what was there, and they went to the International Monetary Fund, they did not want to hear anything. Because based on what went on earlier by the Minister of Finance, the former Minister of Finance, Ardley Shaw, it was Portia Miller who lobbied because of her friendship with Maxine Walters, a member of the Black Caucus in Congress.
Yeah, I remember.
Who had the years of Barack Obama. And when Portia Simpson Miller called her and spoke with her and asked her to speak with Barack Obama, so Barack could have spoke with Christine Lagarde, so that Jamaica would have a given hearing. When Barack Obama did, because Barack Obama was special love for Portia Simpson Miller because earlier on he had just met her in Jamaica and the warm reception he received from her in Jamaica, he have a soft spot for Mama P, as we all do.
Yeah.
So when Barack Obama reached out to Maxine Lagarde, she said, okay, she will give them an hearing. When Peter Phillips went to the IMF, and as history will say, Peter Phillips walked with his resignation letter as Minister of Finance.
Yes.
Because of the way out the International Monetary Fund treated them because of what Ardisha did. Because the plan which Ardisha has gotten from the International Monetary Fund, they did not craft the plan. Ardisha was the one who crafted the plan and presented it to them, and they buy into it and it all the part through. They did not bother to take anymore. So when they decide to sit down with Peter Phillips, they decide to set the program, they will allow Jamaica to act, must be backed by legislation. Mark Jefferson Golding was asked to craft the legislation to back the agreement, and Mark Golding did it in record time. Because Mark Golding is one of the greatest legislators in Parliament. He did it in record time, and the agreement with the International Monetary Fund was eventually signed in 2013. And that is the same agreement which the country Jamaica at this time is still following. After they might not have a borrow in relation to the International Monetary Fund now, what they have is what we call a standby agreement, where and that was put in place, I think, in 2009.
Oh.
That if you meet any catastrophe, any disaster, you will be able to draw down, I think it's up $1.7 billion. You understand? So it is that same agreement crafted by Peter Phillips which Nigel Carr, they want to get to the Jamaican people as the greatest finance.
Yes,
But
yes.
it is not so. Peter Phillips, Mark Holden, and Portia Miller are the first who should be credited for the turnaround in the Jamaican economy.
So
Because
true.
the agreement they signed would suggest that debt to GDP must be 60% by the year 2030. Today, it is at 68%. Take into consideration that in 2012, debt to GDP was 147%. The trajectory down started with Peter Phillips, who brought it down to 150% in 2016 when we last year. The government has brought it down to 68%. So when people want to make it seem as if to say, and the owner has done more for Jamaica than any other prime minister, I think they are living in la.
Yeah, dreamland.
They're
Dreamland.
living in a dreamland.
So true.
And
What?
if I speak a little bit on infrastructure, infrastructural development projects to include the rehabilitation of Constance Road, 3 Mile, Mandela, Bannistown Road, Agley Park Road. All of those feasibility studies was done, the plan was done, and the finances was to start those projects. Those were left
Hello?
by the People's National Party.
Good
The
night.
money which they used to do the
Yes, sir.
road
I'm
repair
doing
in
I'm
St.
doing a live
Thomas.
right now. I'm good. You want to join the
The National
conversation?
Party had gotten the $500 million when Portia visit China and sign the agreement.
Okay then.
China
Alright, when we
exit
finish, we
back.
call you back.
We lost the election. All of those plans and money was left. The road from Harborview to Port Anthony at 6
Alright
lane
then. We can't
highway.
show you now, but we
We
can
had
clear
toll
later.
on it.
Alright, respect
But
you.
Yeah.
the Labour Party steal it
Alright,
down,
God bless
took a
you.
part of the money for the Montego Bay bypass and a part of the money for the Manchester link of the highway. And the smaller part of the money then goes to do the repair and the St. Thomas Road as it is. Understand?
And we need to tell them Uncle Blair and Uncle Perry and Short General that the highway them Jamaica mere people are come and talk about. Tell them who first build highway in Jamaica. The internet is unstable. I don't know how far it can go. If you don't get cut off, I don't know the internet. I don't my problem. But if we can go on, we go on. Tell them who build highways in Jamaica.
The concept of the highway 2000 was conceptualized by P.J. Patterson, and I would just also put them command. One known as Kingsley Thomas. Kingsley Thomas was the former chairman head of the Agricultural Credit Bank.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one who is credited for building Emancipation Park. He, along with Vin Lawrence and P.J. Patterson, conceptualized the highway in Jamaica to Trans Jamaica. You understand?
Yes.
Highway 2000 is the brainchild of P.J. Patterson.
That's right.
And no one can take that away from him.
I hope the labor right them and listen.
And that we call Mr. Infrastructure.
Who
And
build,
history will be kind to P.J. Patterson.
tell them again. Tell them again for me,
History will be
please.
kind.
Me want the labor right them for hear it. Who build the most school at Jamaica?
Yeah. PJ Patterson built the most school in Jamaica. PJ Patterson built the most houses in Jamaica. And PJ Patterson built the highway in Jamaica. To include the highway from downtown along the street side out to Ayo. He built that also. And you know what is so disappointing? The leg from Mandela to Ocharias, which should have been named the Port of Cincinnati Highway,
Yes.
was named Edward Siaga. And it's an insult to the Jamaican people because when PJ Patterson wanted to build Highway 2000, Mr. Siaga stand up in Parliament and said the Prime Minister should use the money and fix the roads we have now and
Yes.
stop building highway to nowhere. And see there now, the country of Jamaica has been opened up and Jamaica is better for it at this time because of PJ Patterson. So PJ Patterson has done far more for Jamaica than what Andrew Holness will ever do for Jamaica. Because if you ask anybody what Andrew Holness do, they say, well, he built a two clinic and he built police station and built a police station.
Yeah, that I mean to
What
hear
else
them
can
talk
he-
about. Build
what
police
else can he-
station. So me
All
no
of the fun,
want stray the
that's them
point.
going on.
Me no want stray the point, but me no hear get 1 minute Uncle Blair. Short general. Bring in your point where you have to say. Or in gone.
Them jump out of the box, you know, me alone in the box.
Are you alone in
You know,
that
me
box?
not sit-
Uncle Perry
me
gone
alone
too?
in the- Yeah, everybody gone. They jump out of the box, me don't know. Probably have to send them back a request.
And the internet, man, the internet a drop every minute too. So you keep up your best. So continue talk. I people them interested to hear the history.
Yeah, man, the internet, okay, the internet drop. Yeah. You see, what PJ Patterson done? You see the part program?
Yeah.
The part program is PJ Patterson baby. I see them going around now, so them putting Wi-Fi into communities. Understand? The funds which they used to put the Wi-Fi was set up by PJ Patterson. I see them going around and distributing black tanks to people, and they use the money for the tourism enhancement fund to purchase the black tanks. Those were set up by PJ Patterson when Alone Asamba was the Minister of Tourism.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Right. So let us not fool ourselves. And Labour Rights might be asking themselves the question now that why is the PNP and I am in pole position now to win the next general election? The reason why the PNP will win the next general election is because the PNP has a track record. We have
Track
not been
record.
power for 9.5 years, but
And
we
still-
have a track record.
I still have a track
A
record.
track record of service and a track record of development for Jamaica.
True.
And
That
we
is true.
also have a track record of having honest leaders with integrity, transparency, and accountability.
Agree.
You understand?
Yes.
Yes. So, chat as they want to chat.
So before you go, cause I know you're dance for a while.
Election will be-
I want to ask you a question and I want you to answer this before you may have to go. Or the internet go. In regards to this meeting, and I hear some people want to say Mark shouldn't this or come in there before Andrew, but with the cancellation of the mass meeting in Crossroad and Andrew in Halfway Tree. What is your take on it?
Okay, all right. Let me take you back into history. Because PNP is a party of the people. We are uplifting the People's National Party. In 1983, after the 1980 general election,
Yeah, I remember that.
Michael Mann had an agreement that there should be no election call on the whole voters list. Michael Manley was away in 1983, and when Ronald Reagan, Margaret Thatcher, and Edward Seaga invaded Trinidad, Seaga felt that he would have gotten some traction because he supported the superpower he called a snapping attack. When Michael Manley returned to the island, Michael Manley said, I gave my commitment to the Jamaican people that we will not have an election on the old voters list.
I remember that.
So we will not contest the election.
Mm-hmm.
Seaga went on to call the election and ended up with 60 members of parliament. And the PNP did not have nobody in parliament, and they also had the 21 senators,
Mm-hmm.
where they tried to get some independent senators. The PNP went on in 1986 to win the local government election by a landslide. I think they win 13, 12, I think they win 12 of the counts. And they also went on to win the 1989 general election.
What people are listening now. Hold on 1 minute, Uncle Blair. Because me love when people know this thing attack. So that when me come here and attack, you don't doubt it. You hear history, you don't listen to it. Continue, Uncle Blair.
Yes. I say all of that to say that Mark Golding, Michael Manley 2.0, would have sit at the feet of Michael Manley,
Mm-hmm.
and the decision he take to cancel his meeting
Yeah.
would have been taken by any one of the former leaders of the People's National Party.
I believe
Because
you.
confrontation and the protection of our people is very important. We don't like confrontation. The PNP is not into political war, political violence. And Mark Golding has shown the Jamaican people the type of leader
That he will be.
he is.
Yeah.
Yes. Because if you got the permit 3 weeks ago to have your meeting, and then the Prime Minister would have known, because the police would have said that the People's National Party will be having a meeting in Crossroad, and the proximity will be too close for 2 political meetings to have. Because while the supporters might not clash at the individual meeting, they would be crossing borders and crossing lines on the road.
On the road, yeah.
So Mark Golding be the bigger person and take the moral high ground. His stock has risen 100%. With that stroke of genius which he did yesterday.
Agree.
You understand? And Jamaica and its people is better for the type of leadership which Mark Golding. Because we are not into confrontation, and I think Andrew Golding wanted some form of confrontation. If you didn't want confrontation, you could have gone to Mandeville and held your meeting.
That's what I
You could
think
have
too.
gone on to Bay
Yeah.
and held your meeting. Because the PNP would be impeached in the corporate area. You understand? But to show the big bad bully he is, he wants to show that he Andrew badness. Mama Golden did not have none of that. And we, the supporters, take the state of the Jamaican, not only the PNP supporters, but the people. We take their safety reserve, take into consideration that in 1980 we lost 800 persons to political violence.
True,
And we
man.
should not no way there. So I appreciate the time you take, and that's a master stroke from a leader who listens. Understand?
Well, thank you a lot, and I hope and trust you've been all who listening tonight. I've listened and I've learned something from you, Uncle you Blair, tonight. Veteran in this thing, people who understand the politics and know what is happening. And I hope you edify tonight from it. And I must say thank you, Uncle Blair. It was welcoming to have you on tonight. I learned myself too because I didn't to understand um, the date of the election and no, me know the dissolve of the parliament, but that even if we don't call it tomorrow and it going to fall after the third, he still have a right that he can call the election after. I didn't know that.
Yes.
Because I was listening to Isaac Buchanan and that's not what I got from Isaac.
Yeah, I understand. But from time to time, whenever you're on, I try to come on and to share a bit more with you whenever time I find it possible.
Yes.
And yeah, and I will join and come and try and educate the people some more.
Thanks a lot.
But before I just want the people to remain calm.
Yes.
Look for your ID, look for your friends, and prepare to vote for the People's National Party and Mark Bolin to become the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. The word is love.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. That was the voice of you, Blair. All veteran them know everything about politics. Those are the people if I could company with we can get something from them and stop listening to foolish people. Alright, so let me see if I get back Uncle Perry now. Somebody send me something. Let me see what is them I send me. Everybody has sent it to me, so let me see what this is about. Alright, Uncle Perry now. Let me see if I can get back Uncle Perry.
Good night, Auntie.
Good night again, yeah. That was a lovely lesson from Uncle Blair.
Yes, I enjoyed it. I was just right here listening to him. It's a veteran, as you said.
Yeah.
But me not getting, me don't know when Nadia and time come and them people, me not see them interacting at the chat.
Then go on a different station, man. Go and watch different thing.
No, the live, you have a live still going on in Portland, you know. The bus tour PMP going with today, they not done it, still going to Portland.
Oh.
So I guess a lot of persons
Again, because
they don't log out, you know. It is showing that there are 288 persons who are still watching, which is a lot. But apparently they don't log out. They just gone over to another site, so it is still showing that they are here.
Yeah. Also, Portland are going with something up there now.
Yes, I heard Doreen was talking. And some beer labor up on the plate. Me have to go over there, go type out some of them and tell some of them to go bathe and brush them teeth.
Yeah?
But I don't know why them come on the PNP page I go and say somebody just tell them to go bathe and brush them teeth.
No, they have a problem. We don't know where everybody PNP there.
By the time I finish
Watch
doing
out.
the things that is supposed to be done in Western Portland,
Oh,
I will
it,
not
Auntie.
be the MP that walk around and brag about bus after bus after bus after bus. I will be bragging and boasting about creating jobs after jobs after jobs after jobs.
Yeah, me just saw it, Betty.
Comrades, if I was to stay here tonight and speak about all of my plans, all what happens is that them going to turn copycat because them is nothing about a copycat. So I just want you to understand real and fast that our teachers are not forgotten. You're not forgotten a 7% increase over 4 years when them get 300% increase. That is what I call evil. Our early childhood educators, you are not forgotten. I met with you, and when you tell me how much you carry home, almost minimum wage, understand the People's National Party is here to help. Help is on the way, early childhood educators. parents with disability. I met with you as well. I met with you at Case, and you poured out your heart. And the People's National Party, led out by Mark Jefferson Golden, heard the cry of the parents with disability, children with disability, answered the call, and have will be allocating, $1 billion towards ensuring that those parents can adequately care for those children, and those children can achieve their greatest potential. Heal the man. Comrades, West Portland have a whole heap of things to offer to you. A whole heap of income can come from West Portland. But the city needs not interest in it because no white sand beach no over there.
Yeah, may I tell you?
No white sand beach no there, West Portland. I want everybody to understand something that hurt me.
When you want to put in the work, you're supposed to win.
2025 that just went by. The Member of Parliament for Western Portland spent the entire day in Eastern Portland. In East Portland. He never spent the $1 million that was allocated to him for independence. Me don't know when spend it. Just the same way all our road them over the mashup. And him get over $200 million allocated under the Spark program and the Reach program. We not seen a road at West Portland. Where the money there? I hear the wife the other day said the only term some people are get is a prison term. But that's a mind cock, mouth catch cock.
Yes.
Fast and furious. Healthcare. Buff Bay Hospital. That was what we know as Buff Bay Hospital. Will become a 15-bed maternity ward. So the children can be born in Portland. You can't say you come from Portland and you're born at St. Mary. I said Mary you come from. But comrades, I have a whole heap here, but time is short. But let me just say this to you. Tomorrow they'll be calling the election. And I'm asking every single one of the youth to rise up. I'm asking all faith-based Christians and worshipers,
man of God, Christian soldier from our
I'm asking all the fathers
YouTube,
to rise up and get rid of this wicked and uncaring government. Time come for a new direction
man of God,
in
Christian
Western
soldier, black him
Portland, and time come for market.
He might desecrate the name of God.
Power! Come here, Vivian. Power! Come here, Vivian.
You cannot speak truth. Get rid of Andrew, that has done so much for the country.
Yeah.
You're a blind dunce.
Tell them for me.
So much corrupt thing that this man has done in the country. He has to get like, you're as corrupt as him. Auntie, are you hearing me?
Me hearing you loud and clear.
Get rid of this boy upon the thing about man of God. The boy me a man of God soldier. Me not like nobody will promote Andrew. Because it is clear that this man is corrupt. And if you come and promote this corrupt thing, you're worse than him. You're worse than Andrew.
Truth. You could plug back in Upper Portland and see what's going on.
Find any bad man. I am calling on the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Dr. the Honorable Andrew Holness. Please find the murderer of the late Member of Parliament, Dr. Linville Bloomfield. Justice for them. Justice. Justice. Justice.
No one know all that the case and are gone away now.
Now him can't find anybody. So we are
Dr.
asking,
Bloomfield
is
case
the only
cancelled.
sitting member of parliament that has been murdered in Jamaica. We need to find the murderer. So that's why we have in East Portland a human rights champion. They said they can't spy by everybody. And the MP from West Portland said nothing on a secret. But after so many years, from 2019, Dr. Bloomfield was murdered. His last political speech was made right this up. You see which father signed them out, no entry? And right this way make him last political speech. I march with him. Comrade Wayne Mackenzie, Comrade Dexter Roland, we march from Fear Hill for the road from Harborview, where she had danced on out of Fear Road. Dancing Queen, it is not your road. So right now, East Portland, I'm calling on every conscious person in East Portland to honor Dr. Linville Bloomfield and return this seat to the People's National Party on the candidacy of Comrade Isaac Buchanan, next member of Parliament for East Portland. Comrade! Comrade! Comrade!
Can't play that song because I get something for you. But I have to listen to Isaac.
You know, bro.
Hold on.
ChatGPT gets 123 million visits a day, and most people still use it like a toy. Here's how to use it.
Hear me now. There are so many things that I need to say to you tonight.
Yes.
No auntie.
Yeah?
But we're starting with vision. You see, next month, there are things we will have to do as a people. And it starts with your finger. Where you going to have to do? Where you going to put your egg? Now watch me. All my seniors on the platform and the next Prime Minister have a vision for you. That manifesto will be released on Tuesday. Fret not thyself. We know say them will thief it, so we wait till them call it. But hear me. In Portland, the vision that I'm speaking about is upliftment for you. When I came into Portland Eastern, I said I am bringing the heat. And I said to you that we have to think about health because health is wealth. We have to think about education because education is the great liberator. I am standing before you because of education and because God has blessed me to be here. Now, most of you don't know because some of you are young. But you see, Portland and farming, even when there was tourism, it is farming that held this parish together. And with the guidance and stewardship of Dr. Dayton Campbell, believe me when I tell you this, your future is bright. Think about a logistic hub. And when we talk about the logistic hub, it is PNP's brainchild. But how it will work for Portland is a resurrection of the banana industry. When you think about Boundbrook, just hear me out. Make no mistake, me I'm not dibby liar. Me I'm going to talk to you about legislation right now. By the stroke of a pen, statute will bring to life a logistic hub that brings a market right to Portland. right at Brown Book. So we're putting back life into the economy. And it cannot be done without you, the people. We need to stop beg. And we have to get rid of who are thief. Them for stop thief so we can stop beg. You understand that? No, watch me.
And we have to get rid of what
tourism is just the icing on the cake.
You understand
We
that?
have ecotourism. We don't want a big building to take away the beaches from us where them already are.
Tourism is just the
My
icing on the
sister
cake.
from the west said, you
We
know,
have ecotourism. We don't want a big building to take away the beaches from us where them already are.
long time because you have to
My
be
sister from the west said, you know, I am on duty to rescue you.
Davy Island.
I
Them
do
taking
start
private land
from
from private citizens. Breaking ground on private land. All these things have to stop.
Private land.
And so as we use the heat,
They break ground on private land.
plan
All these things have to
for
stop.
is a plan for you to change your lives.
And
We
so,
are going to
as
resurrect
people
the
think
economy. It is dead. No matter what
Alright.
they tell you.
Me I cut off this little run because you never get a chance to really talk to you want. Good night, Douglas. Uncle
No matter
Perry.
what they tell you, this
You're
is
listening
why
at the back. Turn
we
it
have
down.
to come together and change our lives and uplift our lives. And so it is for that reason that I'm standing tonight for the first
Am I
time, and I'm
listening
going
to
to tell you about
with flow, cash the rhythm promotion, feel the
it
rhythm
is the
with flow.
education economy program. Yes, this program is for you if you are 18 to 58 years old. Believe me, the internet is a place that will ensure
That you
make money while you're sleeping.
You just
You just have to learn to do it. If you don't believe me, check me on Thursdays. Context matters. I make money doing what I'm doing right now. And the TikTok is on, and you monetize TikTok. But I don't want you to be afraid of technology, which is why when I came into Portland Eastern,
Internet a break up now. You hear me, Ron?
Yes, Auntie, yes, it's breaking a little.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
Mr. One time come over there with name time come and put up green art. Look on the PMP page.
Alright, me did see a name there a long time, about a month ago. And then when me interact with and things, Nadi was there and she tell me, say, Uncle Perry's a different time come.
Started and completed 3 places where them need 2, 1, 2, 3.
I think I the same one in one different this guy.
Me the things that too, but them say a different time come.
Another different one.
Nadi tell me, say, you may have to go talk with Nadi.
It come with different heading, but I see one.
Because it looks like the same way, so you can change it by using the capital letters and all
Of course
that.
you can change
Like the same one.
At the end of it, when you learn to use the tech.
Internet a get problem, you know, Ron. Looks like it have to go in, you know. I will not hear me over YouTube. It a get trouble. And you know, so my plan say me I go sit down at home, I get for done on last night. I say Janet, I say yes, it a get trouble. See there I spin. So you know, seems like we can't go no further tonight, so I have to just leave here. But tomorrow night.
Before you leave, let me read what Jennifer Thompson is saying, your namesake.
Yeah, go ahead.
Saying, I'm so sorry I can't vote in this election, but I'm praying that the People's National Party takes back our country. I'm still watching from New York. So Norman said, Jennifer Thompson, real talk. And I said to her, Jennifer, are you too young or is it that you're not in Jamaica? And Jennifer said, I live in New York and I don't have a chance. I don't have a Jamaican passport at this time. And financially, I'm not ready. I was trying to join the diaspora, but I need my Jamaican passport.
Oh. That's what you're saying. So what you have to say in summary to the people tonight?
Huh?
What in your summary to the Jamaican people?
All I'm saying, Jamaica, tomorrow election at all. Tomorrow it starts. And the People's National Party. If them things a campaign did start, just call the date, Andrew, and you're going to see how PNP turn up the thing little more. God bless you all. Until then, one love.
If all
And
being
keep
well,
it alive.
if all being well, me will come on tomorrow night
Mm-hmm.
because the man will call the election. So
Yeah.
we'll come and come chit chat and go and listen and see what go on.
Yeah, we are logging into him thing, man. We are logging into him thing, because this is not just a political meeting, it's a national event.
Yeah.
The announcement of the election. So all PNP and Labour will have to log into their meeting. And we are nasty up them chat. Because them no ramp with we.
Me never usually type in them comments something, you know.
Me a type in it tomorrow, or if me never used to, which me always do. So you know, tomorrow me I go uncontrol everything.
Okay, alright.
Auntie, we're not afraid of Labour right, you know.
We're not afraid of them.
We're not afraid of Labour right, and Labour right now bad like PNP. And me not attack about criminality. But Labour rights don't have the heart like PNP. The heart of Labour rights have dirty. PNP are clean.
Yeah.
And clean heart defeat everything, Andrew. So sometimes them hear clean heart people attack and them swear say, a violence you preach them, they even know the weapons of our warfare are not final, but they are mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds.
Yeah. Make we talk,
When
Jeffrey.
people hear, when
Good
people
night.
hear we make certain speech,
Yeah.
when people sometimes that's why I like the charismatic or the spiritual people them, because trust me, them take the things to a different level. Once she said we come out and say, look here, man,
Jeffrey.
I will shoot you up.
Mm-hmm.
And when she says I will shoot you up, that doesn't mean that she gonna take one M16 or one rifle and shoot up people. No, because our weapon are not carnal. She gonna use the word.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
And that's the level. So if at any time something should come out of my mouth that sounds violent, it has to be spiritual violence, because I do not indulge in physical violence.
Yeah.
But I indulge in violence. I'm not going to say I don't, because I'm a warrior for Jesus Christ, and a warrior is a violent person. Because you see, from the time of John the Baptist, the kingdom of God comes under violence, and the violent has taken it by force.
Yes.
And anybody who desire to be a part of the kingdom will have to press their way. So we can't go on like a little substance, we just know that the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. They are not guns and stones and battles and those things. They are mighty through God to the pulling down of stronghold. Prayer is one of the most dangerous weapons we can use against the enemy.
A true man. Truth.
Prayer. But we have to understand the efficacy of prayer.
Why you talk about that? Why you talk about the prayer? Don't we did plan say after I announce the election we're gonna have prayer for PNP?
So I say that because we say that, but just by virtue of me saying this, is saying to us that tomorrow the election is going to be announced, and you are correct, Auntie. As you announce it, your prayer marathon, you will announce that.
Yes.
Because we did said it.
We said it before.
Yeah, we did said it.
Yeah.
So, me like the thing with the TikTok.
Yeah.
Thing that you integrate on the thing.
Yes, so we integrate TikTok in it now, so it's streamed both on YouTube and
that
TikTok.
Was great.
Yeah.
One of the things though is that because tonight was a night of the PNP thing, a lot of persons were on the live in YouTube. They didn't log on, but through them a PNP, them go over to the thing
Yeah, PNP
But
people now left out them PNP meeting, brother.
no, them not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But you will continue to integrate the TikTok thing in it because I think that will help to swell the things.
Yeah.
I will try and do my best to see how much I can assist you to ensure that your YouTube persons who are interacting
Yeah.
will also be a part of the discussion and that it is not locked onto the TikTok alone. But I think it's the way to go.
It's the
So I
way
was
to go. Because the
happy
TikTok
with it.
now you don't have to call in, you know, you just send me an invite.
Right.
But my YouTube
So when
now,
I logged out, it wasn't. I was not upset in no way. I just logged out because I liked the opportunity and wanted to for you to establish yourself with them. So I didn't want to interrupt anything. You understand? Because I want you to grow like a tree.
Thank you for that
I want you to,
understanding. Yeah.
yeah, I want your roots to spread out like a tree. So
Thank you.
if you could even get live on 3, 4, 5 platforms.
I go on a couple campaign trail too, you know.
I show me because summer school still on, you know.
Yeah,
summer
when they
school
announce it
go until
tomorrow,
the end of August.
I'm going to call the person and we arrange it and I'm going to go up on some of the trail too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, why not?
Because I know 1 and 2 people when we can influence, so I try to influence them.
Of course, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And that's why me I go down a Trelawney nomination day.
Oh, you say you got Trelawney nomination
Yeah,
day?
man. Me have a whole heap of family. Me have the most family in the whole world in Trelawney. Nobody in the world have the more family like me in Trelawney.
Oh,
and my family them split between PNP and GLP.
Yeah.
I got on there with some money for a long time. I don't see them, but me and them live good. Some me no know, some me know. As a matter of fact, most of them me no know. So me I go down there.
Yeah.
Although Pat Moore win already, but me no just want Pat Moore win already. I want Pat Moore win big.
Yes, me get your point.
Me no want him just scrape through with no 3 and 4 and 100 votes. I want him to win by 1,000 or more votes.
Yeah, man. The whole of them for go down, set a criminal there.
Me I got tell my family them say if you know me vote for no criminal, because it has a follow on up on a turn criminal too. Because anything you vote for, that you become.
Yeah. Yeah, so true.
If you vote for a corrupted Prime Minister, you are going to become corrupt.
Yeah.
And corruption is not a part of the kingdom of God. So, you know, want enough friend we're corrupt.
Yeah.
If you end up, nobody not perfect, you know, so if you find yourself in a corruption and your job is to go along by your knee and repent and change, turn away from that wicked way, shun it, not promote it. That's why I can't take nobody where I come on the live and I promote Andrew Holness. Don't do that. Promote the GLP. Come and say, boy, we want the money out, you know, kind of mash up the GLP party, then we will give you a forward.
True.
But no come here, come support. No come here, come support. No corruption. And me I go say, yeah, give him a chance to express himself. Express what? I'm shunning the very appearance of evil.
Amen. Michael Napier, good night, man. Long time I never hear your voice. You have to come over your concert tonight.
How will Michael say?
No, me I say, me seems like Auntie Jen, good night, but me a long time when I hear him voice.
Are you friend?
Yeah.
I'm with them.
No sense of people.
Nobody.
No sense of people
Yeah,
should
come
have
here to
ever
come and
go vote for Labour, right?
I support this man. Or if you come support this man.
True, man.
Or if you come support this man unless you're corrupt. Auntie, we still live? Yes, we're still live. Actually, come up, I think, at the phone with the pan. You're still live?
Yeah, man, we're still live, man.
But me not see. But big up Jeffrey, now. Make we talk Jeffrey, big up, you know. You never see?
Yeah, man, I mean, I answer Jeffrey, man, and big up back
Oh,
Jeffrey
never
long time.
hear.
You never hear me big up
Yeah.
Jeffrey?
You never hear.
Yeah, man, let's big up Jeffrey,
Mike,
man.
Michael not here.
Thank you, Michael.
Boy, he have to call election tomorrow now. When he call election tomorrow, you know, I tell you, at this campaign start.
Janet, it's a long time, Janet, but you can't stay. All right, good night to you from up in New York, yes. Tamara McCarthy, PMP all the way straight. Hey, we're not on a joke thing, you know. If we ever got put,
Douglas Stewart said good night, sir. Good night, sir, Douglas. Hello, Auntie Jen. I love your color. Coming from Lisa Riley.
Thank you, Lisa.
Aldine Jones said hi.
Yes.
Michael Napier, good night, Auntie Jen. You look so nice.
Thank you.
Juliet Lynch, beautiful, said, Sister Jen, a long time can't stay. Good night from New York City. Tamara McCarthy.
Victory.
Tamara McCarthy said, PNP all the way. Juliet Lynch, beautiful, said, you look sweet and bright, Auntie.
Time come.
And Claudette Silver, I was remember the names. Claudette Silverawi said, PNP sweet, victory time now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Victory. Victory time, yes.
Victory is mine. Victory is mine. Victory today is mine. I told Satan, get thee behind. Victory today is mine. PNP, sing it out. Victory is mine. Victory is mine. Victory today is mine. I told Satan, get thee behind. Victory today is mine. Oh, victory is mine. Victory is mine. Victory today is mine. I told Satan, get thee behind. Victory today is mine.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Hey, Auntie, boy, the prayer marathon, they go sweet. All right. You see, like how I say, when the election date announced, PNP thing, I go turn up live with Jennifer Channel, I go turn up. I mean, I think say, 50,000 I go then by time election call. So
we are reaching, man. We are going to go there.
Yeah, of course, you're gone 100 already cast inside. We have say we have 40,000 now. You're gone 40,100 had.
You see that already?
So 100 persons subscribe in one night.
Yes.
And that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's new subscribers.
That's a lot.
So, yeah, of course, in other words, in 10 days, that's
exactly what I was going to say. We're to reach the target.
Okay, you understand? So, victory is ours. Victory is mine. Victory today is mine. I told Satan, get thee behind. Victory today is mine. PNP people say, victory is mine. Victory is mine.
I said,
victory today is mine.
I told, it's kind of like the internet drop again.
Get thee behind. Victory today is mine.
Hallelujah.
If you come on any platform and big up or promote corruption, I am saying to you tonight in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ that victory is yours and you will not win, because no weapon that is formed against the kingdom of God will prosper.
Hallelujah.
No weapon. No weapon.
Power to the people.
And any mouth any mouth that open up and speak against us will be condemned. Shekolobosaya. Any mouth that comes out and speak against the righteousness of God will be condemned.
Amen. Amen. I agree.
Andrew, call the date make we start the prayer meeting because you may want to start other things, but a prayer over everything.
As it call it tomorrow night, so we're gonna write it so when he call it. And we are
prayer going to the, as a matter of fact, Auntie, me I go pray tomorrow night as soon as him call it because we are start the prayer meeting.
Then that matter as soon as he
we
call
go
it.
all night tomorrow.
I'm gonna open internet no giving no bad mileage tomorrow night. See, start to give a problem again.
When I see what going to say now, power to the people.
That's my
Thanks for the info. And this is a refresher class.
Yeah.
Have a great night, everyone, and please stay safe while you take back our beautiful country. God is great. That's coming from Jennifer Thompson. Marlon said good night. Michael Napier, power to the people. Tamar McCarthy, pure money Nesta run underwater. And Mavis Falk says freedom.
A lot of people are taking money and sitting there with them and give it and plan to vote against them.
Oh, I just said that there was something I wanted to say. My comrades in Portland, my Jamaican brothers and sisters in Portland, who has in recent times been coming under attack from labor rights who are beating and intimidating and trying to have you to vote against your will. I'm asking you to use that strategy. You know that you're going to vote for the People's National Party, but for the safety of your life and your family, anybody approaches you to ask you who you're voting for, just tell them shower for the safety of your life.
Yeah.
Just be smart.
We're all agreeing. We're all agreeing. We're all agreeing that election.
Win, we are going to address these people who are intimidating people. So I'm just saying, for your safety and the safety of your family, don't be courageous. Just hold it back. Don't tell them, say, PNP, Mr. Wait. Don't do it. Just tell them what they want to hear and let them leave you in peace in Jesus' name. But you know what you're going to do when you go in that screen, because nobody, according to our constitution, no one is supposed to see who you vote for.
Yeah.
So for the sake and the safety of yourself and your family, if someone should approach you asking you who you're voting for, tell them what they want to hear. But you know from the bottom of your heart who deserve your vote. So when you go behind that screen, do it secretly, but save your life. So if you have to be on the road and say what you have to say to save, because no PNP now kill you if you say you're going to vote JLP. But me know JLP will do your things if you say you're going to vote PNP. So tell them what they want to hear. But they won't be with you around the screen when you're voting. So when you go around there, so you know you're going to do what your heart tell you to do.
Yeah.
Please. I don't want their Kingston and here so them a kill you. True when say you not go vote PNP or true when say you not vote for the VAS. I don't want them hurt you. So do what is right. Tell them what they want to hear. But when you're going at the polling station, do what is right.
So time come and talk back to you then.
Oh, time comes back. Rowan, you were asking for me in the chat. I was off. Okay, yeah man, they know say boy, if you and Nadia and them people then I think, you know, me not feel comfortable, you know. Me like everybody else and me love them, but on our foundation.
Yeah. Michael, you were saying?
Me do want to do a quiz tonight, but me not do no quiz tonight. We may do it tomorrow. Yes, me going to do a tomorrow quiz. And for those who are on the live now, tomorrow quiz is going to be about election dates. I may go as far back as 1944. When I have to tell me the exact date when the different elections were held. I may give you the year, and you will have to tell me the
I'm going to
month.
make sure I have a book. I'm going to give away a credit for the winner.
Credit. Okay, great.
Yeah,
I
coming
hope
on
Nardi
tomorrow
will
night.
be
It's a
here.
special tomorrow night, because tomorrow night should be special.
Yeah, tomorrow night will be a special.
So we're going to have a
You're
program,
going to have to
but
find one nice topic
we
for
are
it.
going to peep in and out and listen, you know, but we are going to have a meeting too.
Yes.
Because most people not going to want to listen to him, but we have to listen to hear the date, and we are going to go and do a thing over here tomorrow night.
Time comes say he will be on, so maybe he's going to call in.
No, he's saying we'll be in halfway tree.
Oh, he will be in half a tree. Okay.
He asked if Auntie will be on, but he said, I
Time
will
come,
be.
you brave figure amongst the labor right them, you know, say time come. Mrs. Somebody over BOJ TV with your name type same way. Are you? With some green art. No, give me that face. I mean, know what that face I mean. Answer me if I you or not you. With some green art over BOJ TV with the Portland thing we are going with the PNP. I hear your name, see. Oh, him said that time come have blue. Okay, so you can be different in terms of color. Him tell him auntie.
So himself name time come, but him a labor right. So then fool.
No, I'm saying is that person over BOJ. Yeah, them we do that, and maybe at that time come here. Maybe at that time come here, he might try copy off her. Cause then we do it. Don't be surprised if you see one channel. This is Smarty with Uncle Perry with capital U and capital P.
Well, Judas Johnson used my profile, you know.
Okay. So anything is possible. But what time come? Why you want to go half a tree?
That me want to know too.
We don't understand that. Why you want to go half a tree? You know, can't stay right near your bed and get the date.
No, I know, but I want to make up for make you say I biggest crowd I ever have.
Time come, me no endorse that. Me no endorse you as a PNP and somebody we are going to name time come. We are going half a tree for. I want to love take pills. So I must like tell them now, that's why me I say so. That's why me I say so, because I don't know you couldn't be a PNP and I go half a tree tomorrow. Unless you plan to switch pan way. Around put we know. Me no want them pill there. I pill him Maggie auntie.
Oh.
Liar pill Maggie.
Liar pill.
A time come I want trouble make a PNP, you know. We have enough for them. We know enough for them. Time come a trouble make a PNP. But him a vote, him a give the vote, and that we want. Lisa Riley, why they are like that? Just love war. From I was a little teenager, I know JLP is a term government.
True.
Them the 1 and 2 most of the time. But them never did no third term. I can't get it. Until a TV got coverage day high.
They only did get 2 terms because PNP and contest it for the all voters.
That's right. No, under Busterman team get 2 term. I think Busterman did the 2 term.
Yeah, him the 2 term.
Yeah.
The TikTok light was noisy. Oh.
From there, so me hear time come a complain and then me see him log off. Him not
But it did sound good back after a while, though, the internet I get problem.
Yeah, after. It look like when you turn off, when me hang up and use the YouTube thing, it was clear.
Yeah, when you did still on it, did noisy.
Yeah. But the YouTube, the TikTok doesn't offer a lot of interaction with YouTube, so that is why I tried to get them into chatting, but me realized most of them were gone, even though they never log out. I'm coming saying it was the person's background that was noisy. Yeah, that can't happen on TikTok thing. But it adds value to the program.
It did.
So it is something
did.
that Auntie needs to continue to do.
Yeah.
But at the same time, not to ignore what is happening on YouTube. So you probably need somebody.
No, but you know, the people that were very attentive over YouTube, though.
Yes.
Because they were hearing,
After a while,
some of them
so
were
that's why
hearing
I
history.
suspected that they had gone over to watch the Portland thing.
Yeah. But that's where we are going to leave it for tonight, you know. We do more than, yeah, we do well, and my body has to sleep now. Any day when I go stay up late, I go sleep it, I try for rest day. And I go
Yes, as soon as you do your morning program, you go lay down.
Yeah. And rest and take it. Yeah, that me I do.
Yeah. But me
So
I
what
bust
time
one prayer
start tomorrow? Our time they must start at
7:30, Auntie.
No man, what time they must me want to start when they must start?
Oh, for them meeting start 4 p.m. So yes, you're right. You have to log in from about 4:30.
Yeah, me have to log in.
About 4:30 or 5 o'clock the latest. That true them say 4 o'clock, then they start till 5. So we can't start 4 o'clock and go and chit chat. Yes. And try again, forget me. On and see if it can work. You can do a little testing before the time.
Yeah, I'm going to do the testing. I don't know.
Okay.
The phone I made I use if I have problems, so I'm going to look in on the settings.
Okay. So time come and said the PM and speak about 7 o'clock since start both. Maybe about them time, but we can start logging from 4 o'clock and go and do a thing.
Yeah, to catch up with them.
In fact, we could have run the election quiz dates before in call
date. You're right. That's
so
the best
we
thing.
have the state board date thing. That means say no, say a date with the pan.
Yeah.
Election date with the pan.
Yeah. So the title will be election date.
Yeah, election dates from 1944.
Yeah.
General election dates in Jamaica from 1944.
Yeah, that's going to be the topic.
That is going to be so applicable.
Definitely.
Because it's not about him and female election dates, we just look back on the issue, then at the end of it, we may add theme date to it.
Yes. When in Cali, we add it.
Yeah, we just add theme date to it.
Yeah. And we now come off of the bus, We now come off of Daryl brought down bus them. In bus of
and we're going to take suggestions. We're going to take suggestions tomorrow.
Yeah.
As to what alternative do you have for the buses that are already here?
Yeah, we could have talked about that. We have talked about that tomorrow.
You'll be surprised to know that the People's National Party may have an interest in what the people has to say as it relates to the alternative to these buses.
Okay.
So the People's National Party is a party that listens. So that might very much interest them.
Yeah. All right. It was well worth it tonight.
It was a great night.
Yes. I think I do a long time here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, bye TikTok. Bye to everybody over TikTok. And you really stay on good. I thank you for that. And TikTok, I take time pick up 1 and 2. Lisa, good night to you. I see you have comment up at the top, man. Thank you for the compliment. All right. Wanna big up on yourself until we meet again. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.